درت بينك اليوم العكار بينك. شكون بحالنا نديرو هكا. بونجورنو، صباح الخير، لاباس عليكم؟ صباح الخير، مساء الخير. نقصوا شويه. ما لقيتش العكار حمر تاع 24 ساعه، ما لقيتوش. ودرنا هذا ماشي مشكله. المهم يا ربي ما كنتش تغوت لزاف. راني ما درتش هذا. شوفوا انا هذه سمت عليها، شفتوها اول مره غادي نوريكم هذاك سمت عليه. مول 3 تقبات. هي دخلات. مرحبا اصحاب 3 تقبات. حنا ما نكونوش عندنا. هلو هلو هلو.
السلام عليكم.
والسلام. How are you? Finally you made
Alhamdulillah.
it. Very fast.
Yeah,
Good.
Adam was just talking about karate.
Tell me, how did it go?
He learned a lot of stuff and he learned about a sensei. Why don't you tell Auntie the story about the car and how hot it was and things like that?
Okay, hang on, let me find
The car?
It's not far.
Yeah, a story about
It's not
Adam, you're gonna have to mute it.
It's not far. There we go.
Maybe the sprinkle of love, you are my topic today. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There we go. That
Is Donna joining?
I don't know. I send it. If she wants, she's welcome. If not, she's welcome as well. She'll be my topic then.
Glam Life, why don't you join us? Adam said, can I borrow
Tell me-
your phone,
Sheila, can I buy
please?
some of your phone, please?
You can't.
She's at work.
He was driving her mad when he was saying
Hello,
that.
Cece. You're still up? Come on,
I'm a ghost. I'm actually dead.
come on, let's everyone have a convo today.
Yes, let's talk.
Come on, then tell Auntie about the story. Rafiq.
Which one?
I'm still waiting. Oh,
What you
shoot.
told me, the stories.
Okay, so
Can you hear him?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
there's a sensei in our style called Tiger Sensei. I think his name's Tiger Sensei, or it might be a different sensei. I'm not sure. And he was either going to America or American students were coming to Okinawa.
Yeah.
And I think he went to America, and it was like really hot. And the American students were asking like, can you open the windows, please, or like put the AC on? It's like really hot. So what he did was he shut the windows and he didn't let them have drinks. And like he said this, like in Japanese, he said this is how we do it in Okinawa.
And he shut the windows. He basically, instead of giving them cold air, he made it even more hot, shut the windows, no water, no drinks. And he was like, this is how hard life is. Basically, you have to work hard. You're hot, but you can't have a water, you can't have no drink. What are you going to do now? And this is how hard it is. And this is how
I think
you fight through, basically. They're like, hardcore training.
I think he made them train for like an extra hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, even if it's too hot, it's like people like in not just Morocco, in different countries, even when it's Ramadan and it's really super hot in summer, they still go to work and they can't drink, they can't eat, they can't do that. It's very hard. This is how life can be, like really, really hard.
But you still have to
But-
go on, basically. And this is what he was trying to show.
Yeah, because they're trying to tell you that these kids these days, they don't know, they get everything easy for them, like everything is there. They don't work hard for it, and because it's everything there for them, they're not bothered to go to school, to learn, to do anything, like just be lazy.
So we are having a dilemma. So me and Adam went through his school report, right? And
Yeah.
he's come to realization that it's not looking so good. Because you obviously need 5 and above to pass, and most of his predicted grades are 4 or 3.
That's what I said to him. We had that talk.
Now he's like, Mom, if I want to do cooking, does that mean I still need a GCSE? And I'm like, yes, because to get
Yeah.
into any college, you have to
Yeah.
have, so I think 5 or 4 GCSEs of pass and above. Without that,
Yeah.
so I said to him, you're going to end by spending.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, with some GCSEs, you know how he has to choose his second, third, fourth, and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some GCSEs, if he doesn't get a target grade above like a certain level, he can't take the option.
I know, I've been trying to explain to him. And not only
Yeah,
that,
it's
what I
not
said
even
to
the
him,
GCSE after. It's just the option. For example, if I don't think food tech requires it, but if food tech required a higher than 5 target grade, he wouldn't be allowed to take it.
yeah, so also not only that, what I said to him, you're going to finish school and then you're going to spend another year or two to having to retake this just so you can get into college, wasting another year or two of your life, basically. So I said to him, he needs to go into school, he needs to come home for an hour, just revise, go over the work he's done all over again. And I said
Yeah.
to him, he needs to sit down with his tutor, like his special tutor or his head of year, and say, listen, I'm struggling. You need to help me get a pass, basically, at least in all of them or some of them.
What did I tell you? I said same thing, and I said even if the teacher doesn't give you a homework, forget about the homework. You just have to go. Like if you are when you're scrolling on your phone. I know I'm when I talk to you, I'm a bit harsh, but it's for your good sake. Like I want something good for you. It's I admit it. I'm harsh, but
Scrolling on my phone.
yeah.
But
if-
like they say, but like they
You
say,
see-
tough love goes a long way.
yeah. There, she's scrolling on her phone.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get it.
That's how she's scrolling right now, which is good.
I don't get it. Can you help me, please?
Hi,
So
Kennedy.
you,
I
hi,
don't understand.
Kennedy. Oh,
I'm Kennedy.
Williams,
Hello,
BMS,
Kennedy.
BMS, speak English.
Oh, William!
No, you don't. Go. Figure it out. Don't. Go. We have so many people here. We don't want to.
Oh, William, I love you.
We have La. Shoma. No, go.
The sudden wait.
No, because,
They're in the same room.
because people in here.
Oh, mashallah, mashallah, Khadija, you're so gorgeous.
MashaAllah. Thank you, Midnight Swifty. Thank you very
Oh my
much.
God, so I can put a heart front of it instead of my head.
Kennedy, do you
You are so beautiful and gorgeous as well.
Kennedy, do you have like a great uncle called John?
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. I haven't heard that for days. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter if the teacher give you something or not. You have to do it for yourself. Like think about yourself. Think what you are going low at. Like for example, with history, you like history. Go on YouTube, scroll up and down, learn more about the history of whatever you're gonna do in school. With math, you have Google. Like you just do math by yourself. Like the book I bought for Caitlin. Try to go to Facebook. I'm talking about your mother, not you. Go to Facebook, find year 9 books. What do you call them? The books I got you?
Textbooks.
Textbooks.
Exercise books.
Exercise books.
Yeah. You got me
Those-
those.
yeah. Those sort of books, get them for him and he can start.
Get the science ones because you do maths and science, and he's already started his science GCSE
Yeah.
because you start it in year 9.
Yeah. He doesn't have to have a computer all the time. He can do it in books. Just get him the books and he can just sit there and then start practicing.
I told you, Adam.
Some of them may be
you-
hard, and he can just start doing
What
it
you
in.
do- Unless your school is different, I don't know, but you need to speak to your school to find out. But a lot of the schools start doing counting certain stuff towards your option in GCSE one.
I think it.
You need to ask to find out. I don't
Yeah.
know.
If I have student
But yeah, I think
premium,
after Adam saw his grades and
and
the
get the box from
realization of, oh, I might have to resit
you.
another year or two in college
Yeah,
just doing GCSEs has sunk in, I hope.
Miss Audrey.
Because you can't go and do any course if you don't get certain things because you have to meet certain
doesn't
criteria,
matter.
unless you want to end up working in McDonald's.
Then go for it. I can't give me McDonald's.
Free fish
And give me
burger.
my treat. Yeah,
For you? For
it's
you?
fine. McDonald's is fine. It's not bad.
Don't
Like
forget
it's
this woman
so it's a
taxi drives you as
work.
well to
How much
places.
does a fish burger cost?
How much does a fish burger cost? Free.
After all, it's work.
Yeah,
Work is a work, but it depends which class you would like to be.
For you,
A lower class, a medium class, a higher class. So there's 3 classes. Which one would you like to go?
what?
The choice is yours.
I didn't get
So this is your time to choose and choose wisely. I would like to be there, there, or there. Like, which one? I don't want here. You want this one, or this one?
Do you want to be up there? Do you want to be up here? Or do you want to be there? Adam? That's what she's saying to you.
Which one? You want to be there?
You want to,
Then
you
don't
want
do
to
anything.
aim
Just sit on your sofa and don't do anything. Just watch me on YouTube.
you want to be aiming for the highest because even if you like on when they haggle the price,
Yep.
you want to
Ah,
start at the
yep.
highest so you can haggle a little bit down, not too much. But if you start low, you got no rock bottom to hit.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
get there. Let me instead of going like there, let me get there.
You want
first.
the motivational quote in the school counselor room is aim for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land upon the stars.
All the stars.
When you
It's so
when you
bad,
get to
I
the
hate
moon,
it.
You will.
when you get to the moon, get me some cheese, please.
Yeah, they said. Or sprinkle it from the top.
You get me?
Whoops.
No,
I don't know what
but
I
that's
just.
the truth. You went to green.
How do I
But
get it
that's
off?
the truth. I don't know. What did you press? Highly
Yeah, I got it back. I'm trying to
I
find
don't-
out because yesterday you said you can save the video, so I'm trying to find out if there's
Yeah.
an option to save it
Um,
where I go.
when you are still here, top chat, live chat, no. You can share, but I don't think. No.
Maybe it's at the end when you're coming off. It probably asks you if you want to save it.
Okay. But if not, I can always send it to you, and you can just download it, and then you can just like do the voice of it. Because podcasting is just the voice, no videos.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. Yeah. Right. Yes. So
So
while you are sitting there and talking to me, tell me about the karate first. Like, what did you do?
we were talking about crying, but yeah.
I know the topic keep changing, but we talked about the important
That's
things in your
life.
life.
Life
Now
is
it's
changing.
about-
What would you like to hit?
She doesn't know what you did, so she can't say I would like to hear
What
this.
did you do?
No, because
I'm
you're gonna,
about to see him. Is he pointing with
He
his
wants-
hand?
he wants to perform but not show his face. But then I don't know how I will move that.
As long as you put it under, just lower it down. Lower it down.
It's
Lower
really
your
low.
phone.
Stand up. Stand
No,
up.
bend your phone. But I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna see,
Look.
like your phone. Bend it down like this.
Yeah, but yeah, go. I can see just above your knee. You're gonna have to stay there.
That's it. Yeah. Don't show his
But-
face, and then just show me.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Wait, I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
like
move it. So
If I do
Like-
that, can you see your face?
just show your
Yeah.
leg movements. They can't see.
You can't. You just
Because
can't.
if I move it too much,
No, just like that. I
It's
can
like
see your
below.
hand. That's it.
yeah, I can see your hands, Adam,
Yeah.
but you don't get
I
too
can
low.
see everything.
Because like if the lowest I'm gonna go is probably like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like that. That's it.
Okay, then he.
I'm trying to cover it.
I wonder if there's a way to like blur. You can put a mask on Adam and do it.
Yeah. So
Well
is that
done,
is that the red one?
Hmm?
Is that
Mom, it's
What?
a completely different grading system.
yeah?
It's what?
Mom, it's a different grading system. The sport he's doing is very different to the karate I did.
Is it?
There's
Very
three
different.
different. There's three different
We had,
karate types.
No, there's okay.
we had white
You have the ninja.
So
we
last
had white
time,
belts, our stripes, and we had our coloured belts.
Hmm.
They only have coloured belts. They don't have stripes,
They-
and they move up in different levels because they're two
Yes,
very
he does.
different
He has stripes.
arts.
stop putting false
We have
narratives.
karate. He does karate.
Yeah, but he does a completely different type to what I did.
There's
I did
different
like
different
like Mongol or
teachings.
something. I don't know.
Well, most of the moves is the same.
They are the
I just
same,
find it
but just with
different.
a little bit of difference.
No. There's a
Yeah.
there's lots about so there's loads of differences between Shorin Ryu and Shotokan. For
Yeah.
example, like in Shorin Ryu, you would kick like that. You would kick like with your toe, like a snake kick.
With your like,
But in
flat
Shotokan,
one.
you would kick that. You kick like that.
Yeah.
Mm. Hold on, I'm just trying to move these things up.
Similar,
Yeah.
but like
With
still
down.
different.
Like yeah.
Pointing it down and then holding it flat. There's a little bit
And
of
with this,
The next time he sit down, it's gonna be his face. I can see it. I can see your face next time you sit down. Show them
Where?
the mess.
the mess.
You know,
I
you
can
can
show
show
you
me.
the mess and make a video of the mess next time I show it.
but yeah, like.
Have you opened your phone yet?
I haven't really been home today. And then when I came home, they start working on the platform from the bathroom to the like kitchen door and that. And they
Are they
left such a
finished?
big mess. No, they're coming back tomorrow at 8:30.
Again?
8:30 in the morning, and he said hopefully they hope they can finish tomorrow.
How many? Is two of them or three?
There's two of them.
What? Two
I'm
of
just
them.
curious,
And then
sorry, if you were to point the camera at that, would that be like a
I don't know, but I don't want to do that.
well, I'm just curious.
They should be. Anyway, I got this. Time out for parents. How well do you know your kid? Let me ask you a question. Wait.
She failed most of them. She failed. She only got like 2 right.
Right, let me ask you questions.
Okay.
You bet.
What is your teenager most prized possession? Possession.
How old are you?
Don't tell her. Let her say, and then you say yes or no.
I think as a parent, his most prized possession is the PS5 and his phone.
I think I agree with that.
No. She said that and she's wrong. It's not. Not for me, at least.
Okay. Let's ask Adam then and find out the answer.
What is yours?
The other correct.
So which one's right and which one's incorrect?
Your five's right, and my phone's wrong.
So if I said Oculus instead of your phone,
No.
so do you have any more prized possession?
Yes.
What?
My room.
Your room.
Like,
Okay.
prized possessions. Right?
No, Auntie.
Yeah.
She had said my phone at first as well. It's my teddy bear. That's my most prized possession.
Aw, that's cute. Next time I
Yes,
come,
it's not my phone. It's not my phone. It's generally just a teddy bear of mine.
Okay,
next
go
time
and
I
ask
come,
your
I'm taking that teddy bear.
No, I would actually cry, mate. I need to get Big Bear restuffed because of how much stuffing has been lost.
because your phone is out.
It's not okay.
Okay, let's see if you know your teenager again. Let's ask your next question. Ask your kids.
Next one.
Okay.
What does your teenager find most relaxing?
You got that so wrong.
Wait.
I didn't hear that.
What does your teenager find most relaxing?
Find most relaxing. What does your teenager find most relaxing?
For
Don't tell
Adam,
her.
I would say I think he finds jazz music and background that he uses most relaxing. I could be wrong. And possibly sleeping, eating, farting.
That's a bit.
Adam, what's my answer?
What's your answer?
Jazz.
Jazz. Yeah.
Jazz.
So she said going on my phone or watching TV. Or being in my bedroom.
Your mom doesn't know you well enough.
It's wrong. What I find most relaxing is being on the ice.
She have just started ice, and she said ice. But before, what is before? We
Before
started
being
ice?
on the rugby pitch on a Sunday playing a game.
Oh,
Being big dead is a relaxing thing. In that case, I'm gonna start jumping on you all the time if that relaxes you. Relaxing
Because
is
it
something-
shuts my mind off. I love
No.
Khadija,
exactly.
Khadija.
I can't do it. It shuts my
What?
mind off. I can't focus on anything
shut.
but the game.
Yes.
I think when you're answering, I think you're thinking about yourself, not your daughter. So think about
Yeah.
it.
Something relaxing, like you. My relaxing time is sitting quietly.
But what's relaxing to you
How
might not
will
be
you know
relaxing to
me?
another person.
Yeah, I could guess that.
Wait. They say how will you know a teenager, but how will your teenager know you?
Okay, so use the same questions, but say instead of your child, say how, or basically, direct the question towards you.
I can't say about your teacher. I know you had like two friends in secondary school. They were both really popular, and then you had started tutoring them because they got really bad grades, and then became friends. They taught you about fashion, and you taught them about like actual
I told
studying.
you, because I speak to you. You don't speak to me.
And before that, you were wearing like one coloured shirt and same coloured like trousers everywhere all the time.
I like to
Yeah,
wear
and
one
at
trouser.
least I know
At
that.
least I talk to you. I tell you things. You don't talk to me. You don't tell me
Because you
things.
never
There you
ask.
go.
And when
Right.
you do,
That's
it's
the next one. Let's see. What is his favorite family occasion? Ooh.
Adam said, wait, he's just going to the toilet to relax a bit.
We'll come and relax with you. Help you relax.
He can't go to the downstairs toilet because the door's off and everything. So he has to go upstairs now. Oh my gosh. Eliza's
But
voice.
yes. Oh, is she?
Yeah. I'm going to put it on mute because if she hears your voice, or put the volume low 1 second.
Oh my god. She had to go back to sleep. Don't shout loud. شكون اللي عنده وليدات نشوفوا واش كتعرفوا شحال قال لك كتعرفوا ولادك، واش كتعرف الولد ديالك مزيان ولا ما كتعرفوش. حنا كنطرحوا اسئله، هاد الاسئله ديال هاد بغيتو تشاركوا معنا مرحبا بكم. جيب ولدك حداك وسولوا هاد الاسئله وشوف واش كتعرفوا ولا ما كتعرفوش. الا كنتي كتعرفوا مزيان راه غادي الا جاوبتي الاجوبه اللي هو عارف غادي تعرف بانك كتعرفوا مزيان. ما جاوبتيش الاسئله هي صحيحه راك ما كتعرفش الولاد ديالك، خاصك تزيد تعاشر مع ولادك باش تعرفهم مزيان، لحقاش ما كتعرف عليهم والو. ومرحبا بكم. welcome. Join me. Midnight Swifty, are you gone? my friend. Join us. تعرفوا شنو كنديروا؟ What do we do? شكرا. Thank you. Thank you. She gone back to bed. We're whispering.
No, apparently she's so hungry. So I said she's not
Oh.
allowed to come down. If she's so hungry, then I'm gonna take her some food upstairs. Adam's taking it with him because obviously it's a place we come downstairs, you know? So if
I
you're
used to have
hungry,
that
you
with
can.
but
You
I'm
stay upstairs.
hungry.
She's coming.
Yeah.
She's
Or
heard your voice obviously,
thirsty.
and she thinks you're here probably.
They either get hungry or thirsty or scared or something. They have to use an excuse.
Put it on a plate, please. Get more, please.
Don't you wake Sarah up? But
Sarah
it's a
is
good idea.
sleeping
if it's like
properly,
that.
but she's gonna wake up if the other one keeps crying.
Yeah. It's good you start it like that. So when they get their room, they can be like in one place, like free. You'll be free, not them.
Well, hopefully, I just measured up, you know, the room they're gonna be in,
Yeah.
for the wardrobes. So I'm going to slowly start because the doors should be finished. Once the door is finished, I'm gonna get him to come back and do the downstairs area, you know, by the front door for the coat
Oh, yeah.
area, putting doors up and
Mm.
breaking the other place down. And then after that, I'm gonna do the wardrobes and then any other job after, continue with that after, because I have to obviously pay for the wardrobes, get that put up, any painting that needs to be done, and then go
Is
from
he
there.
going to do the wardrobe or are you getting someone else?
Me and you are doing the wardrobe. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Me and you are putting it up. Can you
I can
hear
help
her?
you, but Mm.
Are you sure he's not killing her?
Oh my gosh, Caitlin, do you want to come and babysit? Let's find out what she wants. Oh, stop. Pick her up and give it to me this way because I don't.
I was going to say he's going to bring her down to you.
She came down. Yeah, he brought her down, but he's going bed with her as well now. Shut the. Why are you downstairs, Eliza? Huh? You're hungry, so where's that chicken that you took? Get me that chicken, please. I'm gonna. Then you want that? Because there's nothing else. You want what? What blue thingy? Chocolate. So you're hungry for chocolate. Oh, you want the Oreo biscuits? So you're hungry for Oreo biscuit? That's hunger. I wish I could show your face so everyone can see the smirk on your face and how hungry you are. Yeah. Can you get me the tissue, please? And Oreo? So if you've seen that, you're gonna go straight back upstairs. If you're hungry, you have to have some chicken. Come on. Auntie's watching you, you know. She can see everything. She's live. She can hear everything. And you know, for bowling tomorrow,
She can't go bowling tomorrow if she stay awake. Sarah can go because Sarah is asleep.
good girl. Good girl. I'm gonna eat this and go back to bed, okay? Oreo. Okay. I don't have. Do we have any Oreos left? Check in that drawer, please, and then. Yeah. Cut them up.
We haven't looked at it.
Right, so I'm gonna go off. Okay, Adam, turn that light off, please. And this one. Carry on, Khadija, while I feed her, please.
I think I knew
Okay.
real.
Give me the next question. Let's see if I know my son.
Okay.
Quickly, his full name.
The next question is, what is his favorite family occasion?
I would say he enjoys it most when we go out restaurants to eat.
What do you think, Adam?
Incorrect.
What is it?
Hmm?
When we all used to get together, like all of our family.
Adam, he said that's incorrect. It's when my dad was, when my dad was alive and we used to get together.
Yeah.
That was his favorite, but now he doesn't have a favorite anymore. Because my
So
dad
you don't need.
don't go families anymore.
عليكم السلام شهاب, how are you? كيفك حبيبي؟ لاباس عليك؟ شكرا.
What's my
Maybe it was, but now he's changed, so he doesn't have a favorite. So start asking him every time, what is your favorite thing? So you'll get to know him more. Next
But
one
I
is,
told him today my mom's coming back and we're gonna go back to Nana's house.
so that'll be his favorite.
He didn't want to go. He doesn't want to stay.
It's like it's harsh, but it's true.
Well, Sarah was saying exactly the same thing today, how she misses my dad. She misses playing with him and him tickling her.
He was cool.
And,
She was depressed.
she misses his beard tickling her and,
But that's because they are young. They still don't understand. I was shocked when she was asking, "Oh, I want the sunshine."
What?
It was funny. I thought she dropped something or something happened to her. I came running like, what? Yeah. So the next question is, what has been the biggest disappointment in your teenager's life this month? Oh, you didn't even guess. Wait. Did you hear me?
Yeah, the biggest disappointment in his life this month. The biggest disappointment in his life this month, I would probably say, is when I told him we might be moving from this house. Because I'm trying to think of the month. What else happened in that month?
Yeah.
So I told him we might be moving again, and he's like, "Oh no, but I don't really want to move. Why are you doing all this work and spending money if you want to move?"
He's getting used to this one now.
Because your brother left him when she screams and comes downstairs out of fear.
Yeah. So what do you think, Adam?
Auntie said, "What do you think is that right?"
Harsh.
Partially, he said. So tell them what the actual answer is then.
What's your biggest disappointment this month?
In college, because I mess up my GCSEs.
So you mean today's conversation we had?
Yeah.
When you realize you might have to do another year of college just doing schoolwork. Ah.
But it's not. He still have time to pick up himself. You still have time, Adam.
So you have
Don't
this
worry
year.
about it too much, but work hard toward it.
Yeah, so you have this year and you have next year to fix yourself in school, at home, revising. I told you,
Sure.
call Caitlin and do some revision with her over the phone.
Yeah.
After school, go on a video call with Caitlin each day and do
I don't know what is it.
revision.
Tell me. If you don't tell me, I'll never know.
My chemistry assessment score.
You didn't. You said you did good.
Define good.
Define good. Right? You have to
I
work
got
hard.
67%.
Not bad. Better than nothing. The number 5 is, which household task does your teenager like to do the most? Nothing.
He loves making coffee and tea and cooking, and he likes to help. He likes to help with like lifting things and helping me do things like the manly stuff.
Is that true, Adam?
Correct, but you missed out one.
Which one?
Cooking.
Cooking. But I just said that. I said you like
Cooking.
making tea and coffee and doing stuff in the kitchen and
I love
Okay.
cooking.
Okay,
I also do love doing everything.
heavy lifting.
so he like helping.
Yeah.
When
But
does
as a
your
teenager, he
teenager?
still loves to moan.
Well, it just
That's-
wouldn't
they
be
all
a
do that.
teenager if I didn't know, would it? Like all the time, at everything.
Number 6. When does your teenager prefer to do homework? Ooh,
When?
right now.
When? How? You have to say what?
No,
I
it's not
believe
homework.
he doesn't like doing homework, but if he does do homework, he usually likes to delay it. That's his answer to me. So based on his answer, I am saying, "Oh, mom, it doesn't have to be in today. Mom, I can do it in another 2 days. Mom, I got 5 days." And I keep telling him, Adam, the sooner you do your homework, then you don't have to worry about it. You just put it aside. You don't have to say, "Oh,
That's
last
true.
minute," and then you don't pay attention because last minute you're just scribbling down anything because you just want to
Yeah,
finish
that's
it.
true.
My secret Santa gift.
Yeah,
Last minute, 5 in the morning.
last minute. Last
5
minute.
in the morning.
What do you think, Adam? Is that true?
Partially correct. Either I will do it really, really early so I can have the rest of my week free, or I leave it really, really late so I still have the rest of my week free, but I still like
And you don't do it right when you leave it late.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does it last day basically.
Yeah, well, that's not good because it doesn't do good to you, and it stresses your mother out, and then it doesn't. You don't do any good. Like you don't give yourself time to revise or mosquito on my face, to revise or give yourself a chance to do. If you make a mistake, you correct yourself and do better. So you have to give yourself time. You do it earlier, and if you make mistakes, you have time to ask your teacher, I didn't understand that. And how about, I don't know if you do it in your school, how about start doing after school club homework? Can
He
you do
does
that?
he does have after school homework club, and I've been telling him from year 7 to go to them, but he chooses not to.
That's silly. Why can't you do it?
So he can stay after school every single day, at least for half an hour, to do his homework in school.
And you get help. If you don't understand something, you ask them to help you.
So I
If I were
basically
you-
struggled to get him into any after school. I got him in on Monday to do coding.
Yeah.
I got him on Thursday to do history club. But even though he's in those clubs, he doesn't even attend them anymore.
If I were you, this is your chance. This is your opportunity to get on with it and start doing it. Like I said, the world have to be blocked. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you're gonna achieve in the future, and then just go for it. Go and do it. Don't worry about what people are saying. Don't worry about anything. Just worry about yourself and what you're gonna become in 5-10 years. Forget about the mess going around you. Forget about everything. I need to do something. This is mess in here. I'm gonna block myself. Like I can't see. I'm looking just straight. I'm looking on that things. I want to go there. I'm going there. I'm gonna do that, pick up that, put it where I want to be put, and just look there. I don't see what's behind me. I have ironing there, I have mess everywhere. I'm looking on the camera. Nothing is important. I don't what I am looking at right now. Full stop. We
Well,
spoke in the car,
hopefully
we
he'll.
spoke in the house, we spoke everywhere. If you listen to my voice, trust me,
Well,
you'll
hopefully
thank
he'll.
me later.
Yeah, probably start thinking more seriously now what he needs to do.
You have to take your life seriously. Like from now on, you have to take it seriously. Forget about your mom, forget about your sisters. Focus on
Well,
yourself.
I said to
Your
him, I'm not going
future.
to be around forever. I'm going to die one day. You know what his answer
Yeah,
was? Please don't die.
well, please stay there. Pay for my
Yeah.
bills.
Yeah, when like you're on death doorstep, say like
It's the truth. Now, even
say
me, I'm not going to be around here for Caitlin forever. I'm not going to be here. I keep saying, I might die. I might choose to live in different country. Like I told her, I'm only here until she got old. Then I'm moving from this country because I had enough from here. I am too cold. I'm wearing this every single day. I'm freezing. I should be in a hot country, enjoying my life, working while enjoying my life, not sitting in this country, working and not enjoying it. Well,
So,
I'm
which
enjoying
country
it,
do you
but
want to
not
go to,
enjoying.
Khadija, when you do retire? Back to Morocco or?
No, I'm going to be in Dubai Blink.
Ah,
Come with me.
Inshallah.
Why not? I deserve that lifestyle.
Go for it.
I am going for it. I'm not gonna wait for you. You want to come with me? Come with me. You want to stay there? Stay
Oh,
there.
woman, I've got a very long way to go. You've got a 15, 15 is she? 14 coming to 15? I've got a 3-year-old
You got
man.
nothing. Sooner or later, she'll be off, gone as well, leaving you.
So
So
I've
you
got to
don't.
make sure my kids are old enough before I go anywhere.
Yeah,
Got a long way to go.
you're not. You look after yourself. You'll have one of those marha farha life.
Marha, farha.
what if
Did you see when? Did you see when she took her Lamborghini? Is it Lamborghini or
I haven't
Ferrari?
watched it anymore since that day with you.
No, I just seen like on advert like she made like when someone die, you
Yeah,
wear black and then put flower on top of them with that. She
yeah,
made
yeah.
it exactly like that. I'm like, what? This is ridiculous. Like you got to the point where material is like just I don't know. It's so funny. You should when you get there, you'll see. But I haven't finished it, so I don't know the real story. But I just seen it. I was like, this is silly. You have to
Well, I'll
put
watch
just
it.
the small things on Instagram.
All this
But it's
week during
funny.
the school holiday, didn't really get much time to watch TV. We've been doing stuff, so and then
Yeah, I didn't.
tomorrow we're out again. Hopefully.
Yeah, but it's nice to spend time with family first, and then when you have time, you watch things like that.
Well, I said to Adam
Nice.
this week, this holiday has been one of the reasons. Yeah, we haven't done it for a while. Like most of us have been ill during holidays or something. This
Yeah,
holiday we've actually managed to do stuff and get out, and no one's been ill badly.
Alhamdulillah,
So,
mashallah, mashallah,
alhamdulillah,
mashallah, mashallah. Don't say
don't
that.
say that to anyone. Everyone's well. Little bit illness here and there. Yes, Adam, what do you want to
Alhamdulillah.
Because you're saying that you're gonna have a long way to go, like Eliza. Because probably eventually, I don't probably will live here forever.
She's
Huh?
not going to wait for Eliza. Don't worry. You just have to get on with your
You
life.
told
You
me
use
long
you
time
use
ago
Eliza
you're going
as
to
an
be with us
excuse. You
forever.
think so? No, I think he thinks
Yeah. So you can have
if
some
you
Sorry.
time with one of the kids, or whatever kid you have at that point still. And then
You told me the same time Caitlin told her mom that as soon as you're 13, you're leaving, and you're 13, and I'm waiting for you to go.
Bye.
Where did you get that shit?
Now,
Oh,
every
it's-
time he keeps reminding me, you know, I'm not going to live here forever. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. I don't expect you to grow old with me in my grave. So he's offering to babysit when he moves out.
Now he's going to use Eliza as an excuse to stay longer with you.
No, he's going to take Eliza out and pretend to be a single dad so he can get a woman to give him attention.
Oh yeah, I forget that. I have a proof. I'm a father. Mistakes. Never mind. But yeah, it's you can't use. You keep using excuses. You need to realize that no one going to be there for you if you're not.
Well, he needs to be strong, and he does have two sisters that who may turn to him when I'm gone, or they may not. Maybe it'll be him. So yeah,
Need
who
to get
knows?
good in his life. Now, who is your teenager's best friend? Ooh.
This is a tricky one. I want to say me, but I know he's got a new friend called Henry who he
Yeah.
does
But
everything with.
is he a best friend? I don't think he's the best.
I don't think he's his best friend, but
It's a
he's his closest friend he has. But I don't even think kids these days know what best friend means.
no. Who is your best friend, Adam?
He's got so many. He's going through the list in his head. Hold on.
Give me a minute. I'm like, yeah, like the
Me.
computer startup sound like that.
Remember what the word best friend means, Adam. Best friend would
Say
mean
my
the way.
auntie.
Yeah, you would need to know their date of birth. You would need to know what their favorite food is. You would need to know who they are, what they
Everything
do.
about them. That's what
That's what
best
best friend
friend means.
means.
Best friend mean you need to know everything about them.
Your mom. Well, that was my first answer. Your mom.
Your mother is your best friend.
Your
That's,
mama.
that's nice.
No, you're going upstairs to bed. Thank you, Adam. You're my best friend as well. My firstborn. No, I'm only lying. I've got to say it's Khadija, otherwise she's gonna get upset with me.
Okay, fine then. If it's that
No, it's all right.
Huh?
You say whoever you want. Oh, if
Oh,
I get
Rashida's your
upset,
best
someone
friend.
else gonna get upset. Remember?
Rashida's his best friend apparently.
because you said that.
Oh, I'll tell her that when she's here. But don't forget, if you say I'm your best friend, someone else will get jealous and say, oh, you swapped me for her. This.
Oh my gosh, it's okay. I don't care.
It's okay. You can have two best friends.
Sorry,
But
I'm
I'm
sorry.
her best friend
You
now.
can speak to that person.
You can have more than one friend who's your best friend.
Yeah, you can have more than one. As long as they're good ones.
That's my close friend.
Yeah.
Good egg.
I rather have
Um,
few handful of friends than 100 friends who are useless to me.
I do the
Or,
same.
even better than that, 100 friends that are useful to you.
That's gonna be very rarely, Adam.
I would like 1 million friends on YouTube.
Oh yes, please subscribe to me and to Khadija. I don't know how many people are on there, but I've had a
It
YouTube
keeps
channel
going
for
like
a long
5,
time, but
6,
I'm doing
7.
it.
The
Right,
next
like the
question
bedroom.
is, you listening? What
Yeah.
person outside the family has most influenced your teenager's life? Oh, Adam. What person outside the family has most influenced your teenager's life?
Biological family.
Well,
Wait.
I love how
well, I would say, hold on, Adam. That's a question to me. So you will say after. I would say if we don't look into recent days, I would say Caitlin's the one who has influenced him overall.
something, the fact that a certain somebody decided to chime in after saying nothing for practically like 30 minutes. So I think there's an answer that some people are wanting me to give.
Neither of us heard a word of that.
I didn't hear. Say again.
He's waiting to be asked the question again
Ah,
by you.
what person outside the family has most influenced your teenager's life?
Don't really know how to answer this one.
Huh?
Doesn't know how to answer it.
You don't know how to answer that.
You don't know who's influenced you.
I don't really know what to say to that question.
Babe,
Yeah.
don't mind yourself.
Besides the answer that you gave, probably, yeah.
So basically, the answer I gave is right. So that's what you have to say.
You are
Let's go!
£1,000 every lifetime.
Caitlin, you better start doing good stuff, and then he will do good stuff as well. You better start listening to your mom.
Wait,
and he will
no,
listen.
Mum,
She's doing good stuff.
Mum.
She's doing her homework.
Who's influenced me most outside the family?
We're more mixed up with Izzy. And in school, those your bad kids in school. But now is a new friend influenced you more to do good things. So you have a mix of people.
Who's influenced me most?
I don't know their names.
What, my friend group?
Mm.
Anyone particular in my friend group or just my friend group?
Your friend group. Like I said, I can't remember their name. You
No,
tell me
no.
1,000 times, but I don't.
Yeah.
Right. The next one is, who is your teenager's favorite teacher? Oh, none.
Mr. Doba,
I'll answer that for you.
Mr. Doba or Mr. Virana?
Get in.
I got it right.
You got it right.
You got it right.
Yeah.
Got my fault. I love this Frollo.
So he have a favorite
One of
teacher.
my favorite teachers is Jamie McRae. We love Jamie. Or Mr. Dedham, Miss Brown.
Where's
Maybe
Adam?
I love
When
Miss
it comes to
Hamilton.
Landry, I'm like,
I
Adam's
actually love
here.
that woman. I do genuinely love that woman. Oh my god. I have told her
wanted to give him the
that you're my favorite teacher. Oh my god. Miss Byrne, I love Miss Byrne. I really love Miss Byrne.
Stover.
She wants to give you the phone. She's talking to you, so speak back to her here.
I didn't know how to answer that because I didn't expect you to actually say yes. So
He's coming to get the phone.
I heard.
He's coming to get the phone.
I heard.
Are we just talking to Rashida now?
Here we go.
I don't know if you can see the comments. She's commenting. It says,
Oh, I can
where's
see that.
Adam? It says, I want to
What?
give him the phone. Salam. Hi. He. Please help. Help? What's wrong?
It means in alien language, please help me, I'm in great pain.
I don't know. I can't see update on my phone, but I can see on my TV.
Yeah, I couldn't see the update on the phone either. That's why I didn't know. Ah, wait. I done something.
You're never gonna get it.
Right,
Oh,
now I
you're
got it
never
back.
gonna
You're
get
never
it.
gonna get it. Now I got it back. I think I pressed something. Are they all awake now?
Cheeto.
Go to sleep.
Eliza, you need to go to bed now, Auntie said.
Come
Okay,
on, go sleep, please.
Actually, go to bed now. Rosa.
You can't go bowling. Can you please take her and come back?
Right now,
'Cause
take
we
her
need,
Adam,
to,
please.
we need to know the answers.
Right, give me this. Otherwise, you're gonna go to the bunk, okay? You want to give me a cuddle? Love you. Assalamu alaikum. Fi amanillah. Adam, go over that way, please. She said bye bye to you on the TV.
Bye bye. Love you.
Said bye bye. Go on. What are you drinking? Tea or coffee? Or well, you don't like
Hot
coffee, so I
chocolate.
know that. Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Mm.
Yummy, yummy.
So
So
it's
how
very
many-
interesting questions.
I was just going to ask, how many of them did you get right for Caitlin then?
Well, we didn't do all of them yet.
She got like 2 out of the ones that we did.
Ah,
Right, I guess some of them.
Yeah, she got quite a few of them wrong.
This is why when you ask them question and say I don't want to talk about it. So if you don't want to talk about
Because
your
you haven't
teachers,
got that level yet.
I wouldn't
You
know.
haven't got to that level yet. You need to
Well,
get there.
Well, I asked you a question. I don't know how to get to that level. So I jump up on your head. No. So when I ask
Rashida,
you,
how was
question,
the food from today?
Like when you make a new friend.
wait,
No,
sorry,
we're
say
not
again.
eating. We are talking about questions. How well do you need, like, know your teenager?
Next question.
Why did DJ have a book in hand?
The book is How Well Do You Know Your Teenager?
You can't read it because it's like reflected.
كان أعرف فيها حتى حاجة ما كان أعرفها ما كتعرفني.
I said to Rashida, how was
Are
the
you back?
food she had today? The Thai food.
Oh yes, how is the food? Is it nice?
How did you find your food today? At Everyday Thai, Khadija and Caitlin. Was it nice?
It's nice. She put her thumbs up.
Okay.
The soup is a little bit salty for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
other than
Adam
that,
said his chicken dish was a bit salty as well.
Little soupy.
yeah, I think they put a little bit too much of salt.
Yeah. Okay. What's the next question?
What's the next
Are
question?
you back? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
ready? Okay. Does your teenager feel too big or too small for his age? Oh,
Hmm. I
What's that
think
question?
I think he feels too old for his age because he had to mature quick. Although his behavior sometimes is like he's younger than his age, but I think he feels because he's taken on a lot of responsibility in life, in that manner, he's matured quicker in, the sense that he knows, yeah.
so it's too
But
big or too small?
Too bad.
I think he feels too big for his. Do you mean big in body wise or big in brain wise?
In
Right.
his age, I don't know.
His age.
Alright.
Yeah, but when he says too big, because the word big doesn't describe age.
Does
or
your
being
teenager
old.
feel too big or too small for his
Does he
age?
feel older than he is or younger than he is?
Yeah, the wording's not exactly. She said Adam's already an old man. Don't go there.
What about you, Mum? Mum.
4 out of 10.
Oh, she said the
I
food
think
is
you
4
look
out of
a
10.
bit older for your age.
So anyway, I think
Mentally?
back to we'll come back to
Mentally,
you.
no. You
think he
are alive
feels-
today.
Too young or too old for his age. So he doesn't feel
So old
13.
for
he
his
feels
age.
older.
What do you think, Adam?
I don't know what to say to that. I'm going to pass that question.
You're gonna
I
pass the question.
Answer that question.
You sharing a podcast with you would be professional.
What?
This is professional. Shut up and go away. We're asking a professional question. We need to know how well do you know your kids? You have no kids. Go away. When you have kids, come back. We're
And she
talking
said
professional.
and she said the food is 4 out of 10.
Oh, was it? You don't like it?
Let's do your phone.
Maybe it's the
She's
dish you
being
chose for her.
sarcastic.
Say, you can hear me.
This is a start of podcast. So we're going doing podcast slowly.
Glam Life, you
Wait.
should join us in the podcast with the old ladies and women there, and when you're changing their nappies
Yes.
in a bad way. Nobody get offended.
Outside the family, who does your teenager trust? Ooh. Outside the
Outside-
family, who does your teenager trust? Outside the family, not in the family.
Outside the family, who does the teenager trust? I would say Auntie, the DJ, Rashida, Caitlin,
Okay. What do you think, Adam?
and Henry probably.
I wouldn't trust him. I would not trust him.
Outside the family, so that means you don't trust nobody then.
Not really. I don't really trust any. I wouldn't trust anybody outside of my family with my life.
He doesn't trust anyone outside his family.
Fair enough. Good for you. You got him. You got him wrong.
You're rubbish.
The next question
What did he
is
say? What did he say?
nobody. He doesn't trust anybody. Yeah. Out.
Wait, no, wait, Adam.
No.
Are you trying to intimidate him with your voice?
No, wait. He'll get this reference. You won't. Boy with a ukulele, my bedroom, open window, rocks. That's my answer for you. You lying liar, pants on fire.
So you trusted her not to push you out the window with a ukulele in your hand, going ding, 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 ding.
Window.
Well, I would say, even though he believes he doesn't trust anybody, based on what I know, I would say he trusts you guys, because he opens up to you guys and talks about personal things he would not talk to about people if he didn't trust them. So maybe Adam needs to understand the word trust, what that means then.
Trust. He doesn't talk to me. We never talk.
I know what you're on about. I know what you're on about.
I never talk to you, Adam. You never talk to me. Right. Next one. Who is your teenager's greatest hero? Ooh, very interesting. Ooh.
Huh?
طبيعة الحال السي في شنو بس عليك راهم مربينا عاد غاديين يربونا. I am learning from
What
you
was that
guys.
question? I got distracted by her
Maybe
message.
I will change my mind and have maybe
Well, I'd
in
like to
my
get an
life
answer, but I
maybe
know that's not true. So who is my
give-
teenager's greatest hero? I don't think he has one.
Well, no, what is
I
your
am.
answer?
Did you read what Glam said?
Adam.
Did you read what Glam said?
Yeah, I did. That's why I got distracted from your question. I didn't even understand or listen because I was reading it, and I was like, I can imagine her giving birth and then dying at night. I'm trying to imagine a 90-year-old woman or 95 giving birth, how she would carry a baby for 9 months. She wouldn't even give birth. She'd just die while carrying the baby.
I think
Take the baby out of her.
Oh, Glam. Don't worry, Glam.
So-
You'll change your mind one day. You'll come to me
Who
and say,
who is your teenager's greatest hero?
you spelled glam wrong. It's GLAM, not GL.
maybe she wanted to add an E to be different. Maybe she didn't want to follow the crowd and she wanted to be unique.
Don't be unique.
Yeah,
So,
come on.
yeah.
يلا.
Blame.
Who is your teenager greatest hero?
I don't think he really has a great hero.
Incorrect.
I think he would be someone historic. I think Adam loves, even though he wants to deny it, because he keeps talking about it, and from a young age till today, he's so into this person. I think it's Hitler.
No, actually. But you're letting me cancel, bro. Bro, you're gonna end my career before it even started.
So who is it then? Go on.
Why? It's fair. Who is your greatest hero then?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon.
Napoleon?
He's a French guy.
He's a
هذه
very,
أصلاً-
very old.
لا
Okay,
18 سنة خدوا دابا غادي عفوا باي احنا ما عرفناش شنو شادنا حنايا. Let your kids answer the question.
Napoleon or
Who is Napoleon? Go on, Auntie asked who Napoleon is.
was so he started off as a really young general. He ended up getting his own army at 22. He became a commander, and then eventually he ended up like overthrowing the French government and then placing himself as its emperor,
Which country was he from?
France, and then taking over like half of Europe. And then we all then basically, if we won, we all eat croissants and snails, and we all say, "Ugh."
So what is it about him that makes you like
Yeah,
him the
I was
most?
gonna
What
ask that.
what would you take from him or learn from him that you can use in your life, daily life, or
So
teach others?
There are a few Napoleon strategies that can still be used in today. So
Your hero mean like someone who inspire you to do something good in your life. So what is he inspiring you with? What makes him a hero for you?
What has it done? Or yeah, go on, answer.
Yeah.
So he has won numerous battles. Almost with impossible odds. Like the Battle of Cannae. No. The Battle of Gibraltar Strait. You know, like where like Spain and Morocco, that little bit of sea.
Mm.
He lost that, but he still got like immeasurable like he still had lower armies, but the British had like a higher count of losses, even though
So he had a small army and the other army was big, but yet, even though he lost, his casualties were less, whereas the British army lost a lot of men.
and they lost one of their best navy generals. The only reason that he probably couldn't have taken Britain is because Britannia rules the seas, the waves. Britannia rules the waves.
So how is he going to help you in this day and age in your life? What is
Yeah.
it that you're going to learn?
Ah,
Because when someone says, "Oh, who do you want to role model as, or who inspires you?" You say, "Oh, I want to be this person because he's a great actor, or this person teaches really good, so I could learn off him," or
all I can say is
Yeah.
really important. Never interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake or his fatal flaw. Napoleon Bonaparte, 1852.
Sigma. But no, the
Exactly.
question, what
How
did
is
you
that
get
gonna
from
help
him?
you in
Like,
your
what
general
is
life? That's what I'm
It's
asking
not
you.
gonna help me in my general life. I like Napoleon. He's a pretty cool guy. He got his.
But we didn't say who do you like. We said who inspires you. Who?
He does inspire me. He got his very own army. The army of the British.
So you're gonna go and get the Adams Army now,
Yes.
not the Adams family, the Adams Army.
Yes. The army of the Brigadier. Something like that. Brigadier.
So you're gonna go and get the army of the Bengali / Turkish / English army.
Let me just bring it up. But yeah, like he got his own army at 22, which was really.
So then why
خرب العقول أنا غادي يخرب العقول بيشو.
he inspires me to be a young achiever. So by the age of 22, he achieved so much that it inspires me that I can achieve something.
And then by the age of like 30, he ended up becoming emperor.
Oh, so by age of 30, you're going to become the king of England, yeah? Or the president.
I can try that. Try.
You never know if he put his brain to it.
Parliamentary advisor.
ما احنا ما عندنا لا تعليم لا حتى حاجه هنا ما كيعلموكش هنايا شي حاجه اللي تقرا عليها وشي حاجه اللي تستافد منها كيعلموك غير تخرب العقل ديالك واش اللي كيعلموه كيفاش يدير كيعلموه على الجنس وعلى هذاك شنو التعليم حنا تعلمنا داك الشيء البويضه وهذاك تعلمنا حتى كنا في التاسعه ولا ما عرفتش فين هذاك هما كيعلموه ليهم ملي كيكونوا في الثالث يعني ما كاينش تعليم هنا كيقول لك باش كتعرف الولد ديالك ولا البنت ديالك زعما كاينه شنو هو المعلم اللي مفضل عند الولد ديالك شنو هو الصديق المفضل عند الولد ديالك شنو الولد ديالك شنو كيعجبو ياكل ويدير شنو كيعجبو الاكتيفيتي اللي كيدير شنو كيدير لك مع ولدك المهم anyway let's see if you get there Adam let's see if you can get inspired by this hero and then do something to help you in life right
Auntie's talking to you. She said, "Let's see if we can." He's trying to read Glam's message that she wrote. He read so far. Adam
مخربها Now Glam explain what's مخربها كيعلموهم كيفاش يتمردوا على والديهم Okay Glam explain it in English
You're gonna insult me.
because I'm not gonna read it when ما غاداش انا نقرا هادشي وحده حدايا هنايا غتسمع الهضره هذاك
It's a way I can understand.
لا والله ما نحققو
If you don't understand it, it's not gonna bother you now. Let them insult you as much as they want.
They can go.
I can swear in Bengali at Auntie as much as I want, but she doesn't understand it. It's not gonna affect her.
Yes, I wouldn't understand you. It wouldn't affect me. No, and just in your information, this is not swearing. This is. She'll tell you right now. Hold on. Someone writing in Arabic. I just told them to write it in English. شفتي يا أبيشو هاد الكتاب هذا هاد الدروس هادو إلا ما مشيتش أنا درتهم غنقول بالسلامة لبنتي خاصك تكون كيف هاد البلاد خاصكم تخدم معاهم تبعهم على حساب العقلية ديالهم فهمتيني أنا هاد الساعة هادي كندير أي حاجة على قبلها حتى تولي عندها 18 عام وديك الساعة عاد غانا نوريهم الوجه الثاني الوجه المغربي هذه هي الحياة هنايا لكن خاصك تمشي معاهم على حساب العقل ديالهم Glam, hurry up.
Glam's gonna say, Adam, do you want my phone?
Oh, yeah. Go to the next question very quick.
Oh, Auntie, he said, carry on with the next question while
لا لا
she
ما
types.
تقدرش لا ما تقدرش حقاش انا عندي الجواب ديالها تنقولها بغيتي تكتب سير يقول لهم يخلصوا عليك الماء يخلصوا عليك الضوء يخلصوا عليك يكسيو يديوك الهوليدايز يشروا لك داكشي اللي بغيتي سيري عندهم انا عاطيها الحريه كنقول لها خرجي من الدار سيري عندهم واجي حكمي فيا في هذا الكتاب كيف بغيتي ما حدني انا مازال كنصرف عليك وكندير لك هادشي اللي كنديرو كله على قبلك هذا الكتاب لا شيء this mean nothing غير كتاب هذا ما عنده حتى علاقه حتى معنا المهم انا وبنتي نكونوا متفاهمين الله يحفظها Bisho talking about the book he's saying this book it just encourages kids to think that their parents is not doing a great job and you know the rest.
I don't think it does.
How? It's not a negative thing if a parent's answers and gets it
But
wrong.
no, in some kids they go, which one of them is mine, they say, oh, you don't know me well. Oh, you can't say that you do that.
Name me how many of those questions you got right.
Oh, that's mean. You are, you know, they,
But a kid's gonna say that regardless. It's not just the book. A kid's gonna say that
it's
if they
not
want
just
to.
the book, yeah. But some things they're like, oh, you are,
Authoritarian! It is!
you are parents who are like now. If you don't answer all the question, and most of them you didn't, like just they go
But
like,
Dija, think
oh, you
about
are-
this. If
you don't let me go out. You don't let
I
me
was
go
just gonna
with
say,
friends. You like, yeah.
can I go out today, Mom? No. Oh, you don't like me. You don't let me go out. You don't know me. Other people's
Exactly.
friends, you know. So that's gonna
Yeah.
come up anyway. If a child wants to say that, they will say this should encourage you. If you don't know
Yes.
the answer, to speak and sit down with your kid and get to know them more. Because
Good.
if we ask these questions to our kids, they won't know us either, but they will get to know us. It will encourage them to then say, oh, actually, what is the answer then? Like we would say,
Yes.
okay, then what's the answer then? I'm learning about
That's
him.
what I said to
Wait.
her. That's why I said to her this one. I said, okay, then give me the answer. Okay, I don't know that. Then give me the answer. No, she went up and said, oh, you are this type of parents, which you don't let me go out with my friend. You don't let me do this. You don't give me a privacy. You don't. I have no. What's the other one you said? It's like all the bad things. You are.
But before even
bad
this book
parent.
came into your life, before this
Mhm.
book came into your life, Caitlin says that to you almost every time. So, yeah.
I know. I just said, okay, if I'm that person, then from now on, you letting me know. From now on, you're not going to go with your friend. If you ask me again, don't bother asking me
Then
because you're
don't
not
let her,
going. You're
because
not
if you don't let her go with her friends, why is she going with her friends then? How come
Yeah.
I always hear,
That's
oh,
what
I'm
I
going
said.
with my friend today,
How
I'm
come
going
I
with my
don't
friend
let you
today.
go?
You want to say the entire story?
I am saying the entire
You're
story.
not. Are you going to
Yeah.
say the entire story? Or
What's
am I
the
going to
entire-
say the entire story?
Okay, say the entire story.
Okay. So let's
What?
say the entire story and not just this one bit.
Uh-huh.
So we were going through the book, right?
Uh-huh.
And we were just talking about it. So, and then I was like, oh, this sounds like you. It's an authoritative parenting style. That's not a bad thing. It's just her parenting style. There's all different types of parenting styles. I was like, oh, this one sounds like you. Because it does. And then she was like, oh, so what? You think I never do this? I never do that? No, 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 no. And I'm like, so then that's the only bit she's told you. That's the only bit she's told
Okay.
you. But then,
that's what I just
but
said.
then afterwards, I said, yes, but mum,
Don't
thank
shout,
you for
don't
letting me
shout,
do
because they
this.
can
And
hear you.
I know, and I'm grateful for this. And I started thanking you for everything. And I thank you every time you let me do something.
But you
And
still
no,
go
not but, no but, no but,
Come this
no
way so they can
ass,
see you.
no but,
this way.
none. And then you were like, I thank you for it all the time. And also, I thanked you now. And don't just say the bit where I was being like, well, I didn't even say any of that to you.
You did.
Besides, Mum,
You
I
let it-
am a teenager. Woo! Oh my God, revelation. I'm gonna say that stuff.
Teenager.
I'm gonna say
I
that
want
stuff.
to be in control of
Yeah,
everything.
I do. Yes.
Oh, go
I
ahead
want to be in
and
control.
be in control of everything.
Yes.
Pay your bill.
No.
Go and drive everywhere.
No.
Pay your classes.
Yeah, well, Mum,
Pay for that.
I'm going to
take
say that.
control.
I'm going. Mum, I'm going to say that. Of course I am.
No, you're not, Caitlin. If you were
Yes.
really thankful to
No,
your
I
mum,
want you to try and name
if
me
you were
one parent.
if you really were appreciating everything your mum does, you still would not then secondhand slap her and remind her that I'm in charge. If you're in charge, then you're going to take charge of your life, woman.
Name me
That's what I
one
said.
parent with a child who is a tween or a teenager that hasn't said, I hate you, Mom, or something
Right.
along the lines.
I can name you one, and that's my family. And if he's muttered it under his breath, then that's something different. But Adam is 13. Until today, I haven't heard Adam say, I hate you, mom. And the day he does, you know, my backhand of my hand where the bone is will slap his mouth
Yeah,
so
well, something
hard,
along those
his teeth
lines.
will
Not
break.
exactly, I hate you, Mum, but let's go along with like,
Oh, no, I'm
you're
not going to
gonna
use my hand. I'm going to open the door and put her outside and then close the door. Simple as that. I'm not going to stress myself about that. That's going to be easy for me.
So my
I
child,
will slap her.
also knows where the door is. I love you. I'm working so hard in my life. I've worked all my life, you know, going
To
to
give
work,
you the
coming
best
home,
thing
to
in your
earn,
life.
to make that saving in my life to be able to provide for my children. Now, if you're going to disrespect me, I did not carry you for 9 months to disrespect me and give me a hard time. I understand teenagers give you a hard time, and that's totally fine. There's a limit to everything, you know, and just as
Yeah.
they should see you and understand as well as a single parent how hard you are working, or even as a double parent how hard, you know, you're working to give them a life. It's not easy. It's not just about, oh, it falls from the sky onto your lap. Your parent has
No.
to make that happen, because if it was that easy, then you could do that yourself. You don't need a parent. But a
You
parent is
need a
there
parent to help
for
you
a
do that.
reason till you're old enough to understand, have that maturity, and be able to look after yourself. Yeah. But
Yeah.
kids won't understand it. That's why they're still kids. If a kid can turn around and say, I want charge of this and that, and they still can't pay the bill and they still can't take after themselves, then they are still immature.
Still, yeah, that's what I said. You can't, and you can't just always say, you don't do any of this to me. You can't do this for me. You don't let me do this. And because you just wiped everything I do and make me look like I am a very, very bad parent and I don't do anything for you. It's like, especially when sometimes I just take her somewhere and then in the car she starts arguing and saying, oh, you never let me do this. But I have just been taking you to a place and I'm bringing you back. What are you talking about?
Exactly
And
the
it
same
stressed
as
me
happened
out.
to me
I'm like,
today.
okay, that's it. I'm not going to do it again. I just had enough. I'm not doing it again.
So I'll give you an example, Caitlin. You know, because we always seems to think our parents are bad because they think
Yeah.
that nobody else's parents does that. So let me give you an example of today, right? So you know, we had this day planned. We were going out. Morning came from 8 o'clock. I've been telling my children, get up, get up, get up. I explained to Adam nicely, get up. We had a cuddle in bed. We had a play. All three of us, that, you know, the three kids got in my bed and they wanted a cuddle and stuff and playing, which is fine. I did that with every single one of my child. So one of them can't say, oh, mom, but you played with her and you didn't play with me or him. And then I said to my
Yeah.
children several times, we've got workers coming to the house. they're going to come and take over the toilet and the bathroom. Please go and use the toilet, brush your teeth, and get ready because we have to leave to go out to meet your aunties. My son, who is 13, the other two are young, which is fine. They're going to do it. But that's why they have an older brother and a mother to remind them. So my son said, "Oh, not yet, mom, just another little while." And I said, "How are you going to brush your teeth when the toilet's been taken over and in the bathroom, the men are going to be there, they're going to be working?" So he did not get up straight away. He got up when he wanted to, after I had to get to the stage of shouting. And then last minute, they were brushing the teeth while people were coming in and out and getting ready, and they weren't getting ready. We left late, so we were late. We did not get there as I planned on time to find parking, but alhamdulillah, everything worked out. So later on, when we got home anyway, we were having this conversation where Sarah asked for her phone, and I said no. When you can behave a full day without answering back, without being horrible, without not listening and whatnot, you might be able to get your phone. So Adam got up and said, "Did I listen, mom? Did I behave?" And I said, "Well, you have and you haven't, because you have behaved the whole day or whatever. Your behavior has improved. However, you started the morning without listening to it, which means disrespect for me. Because had you respected me, you would have got up. Even after a few minutes, but it took me 3, 4, 5 attempts even to get you up, which meant you don't respect me enough to say, oh, my mom said this." And it's not because for her benefit, it's she's even explained that there's workers coming. Let me get up and let me encourage my sisters to do it. And then he said, "Oh, well, that one mistake." And I said, "Well, that one mistake started the day. That ruined the whole mood and the day." And then I said to him, and this is how I even explained to him, if I build a house, but I took one brick out of that house's foundation will be weak because that one brick has been removed. Now, it won't be weak that it's going to fall straight away, but over time, that one brick will leave the house unbalanced, and every time the house moved, it will move. But he still could not grasp the concept that one thing I did wrong in the whole day. And I said, well, one thing can make the whole day ruin. All your effort you put in, that one mistake can ruin all the good behavior.
All the good behavior.
No, but
And other way around, it's the same.
that's like saying if I spill a drink, and I've like done everything else very good. If I spill a drink, then all of that just becomes invalid.
No, because that's not our bad behavior. That's you making an accident. And I said to you that day when you
There is a
spilled the
difference
Coke,
between an
I said,
accident and a bad behavior.
yeah, and I said, clean it up. And then I said to you, because I could see I was getting upset and angry because you weren't cleaning it properly, I said, I'm going to remove myself from the kitchen now and let you clean, and I'll come and check it after so I don't shout and I don't get angry. So these are different scenarios, Adam, where you spill a drink and then they teach them how to rebel against their parents and control them. Who does?
I was saying I raised my voice a little bit and conversation becomes heated. That just completely makes everything else for the day just completely invalid and effectively useless.
Let me ask you that question. So, Adam, if I came to you and I do as a parent, but when I do it, you need to think when I do that to you. But I'm going to ask you a question because your answer might be, you do that anyway. So if I came to you and I just start shouting at you and I raise my voice at you, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel wonderful, beautiful? Does it make you feel really loved by me? So you've got to think when you do something like that to somebody, not just to me, but anybody outside, how that person is feeling or what kind of day that person's having. Like that incident with Alfie. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to. So when you said those words to him, my thing to you
No
was,
names.
so think about how that might have made him feel. Or think about maybe he's already having a bad time or bad day that could push somebody over the edge to act on things you say or do something because you don't know how another person is feeling. When I raise my voice at you, Adam, right, it's as a parent to say what you're doing is wrong or whatever, or Adam, you're wrong, or Adam, do this, or Adam, do that. That's as a parent. When I lose my temper, yes, I can be a bad parent, and I'm not going to sit here and paint myself as the best mother when I start swearing and shouting or something. But I and everybody, that includes yourself, need to work on ourselves first to understand what our actions do or what effect it has on others.
Yes.
So, one to you, it seems like, oh, maybe I just shouted at my mom and she said my whole day has been bad now, or she's saying all the good work I've put in has gone. But what you don't understand, even if I say that, what was I feeling to start with? Maybe I was having a bad day already. Maybe I felt useless as a mother already, that no matter what I do for my children, they still keep saying to me things that make me feel rubbish about
You don't
myself.
have
I'm not a good parent. So
Yeah.
why am I continuously doing? And that's exactly what I said in the car to you, Adam, today, because of Sarah. I said, I'm trying to get you guys safely to a place. You're taking your seatbelt off in the middle of the road.
to have fun.
Yes, and I'm trying to give you a good time with hard-earned money I'm going to spend. And we're struggling, Adam. And instead, you
I'm
guys
trying.
are making my life hard for me to get you to this place where you should be grateful and thankful that, Alhamdulillah, or thank God, or even thank your mom or whatever, that she's doing this is for us, because everything I do is for my children, not for myself, to make sure my children have fun. And when I go out myself, that's for me. But when I'm doing things and planning things, that's for my children. I wake up in the morning for my children and I continue with my day till I sleep for my children. And 99% of the parents probably do that for the children. You've got the odd parents who do it as, oh, I've got children, I give them birth, I have to do this. So no, not all parents are great, but majority of the parents, yeah, they are great because they're always trying their hardest at them.
Yeah.
Take over, Khadija. Your turn.
But honestly, but they don't understand all those things. Like they just صباح الخير نشوفك صباح مع
But
مع
they won't
الماء.
because they're kids.
لا العظيم الكوزينة عتفرقع. شي وحدين خلوا لي الماء غير مشتين ومشوا هربوا علي، ولكن ماشي مشكل. شكرا بيشو، الله يحفظك خويا، شكرا بزاف. صباح على خير، الله يسهل عليك. احنا باقين معك الكتاب ديالنا شوية غادي نشدو فيه شوية الهضرة. Vishu is saying good night. I think he's going to sleep.
Oh, good night. They're
Thank
leaving
you for
early because they're speaking English and they're bored. Oh, they miss the Arabic.
Arabic.
Thanks.
The next one. The next one is, what is your teenager's greatest fear? This is interesting.
Well, Adam has many, but I say his greatest fear, if he hasn't changed, is his height, black heights. He hates heights. He hates, yeah.
Oh,
And obviously he has other fears, but I think
yeah.
overall, from what I know, is heights.
When we went to the thing, he was
Yeah.
screaming.
What do you think, Adam?
Heights and bugs.
Is she all right or wrong?
Bugs. Bugs should burn.
Heights and bugs. Yeah, I was gonna say spider as well, but I'm talking about your most.
Spiders, round them all up, put them in like a little container, and then set the container on fire.
And these spiders have feelings, just like you do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It is.
How would you know? I think you
there's
don't
a
have
thing called
feelings either.
animal cruelty and insect cruelty, I
No,
guess.
but it's fine because it's spiders. And spiders are just a nuisance.
It's fine, it's just kids. Let's stamp on them. Let's put them in a container and do the same thing as spiders.
Well, no, that's kids. You wouldn't exactly just go.
But you're not
"Yeah."
adults yet, so you don't have any meaning in life.
You wouldn't just go up to a kid and just go on the street, would you? Just because they're a kid. We would do that to a spider because spiders are pests. Hate spiders.
I'm gonna read this one.
Sexual.
Thank you. Shukran. Thank you. I'm gonna read this one to you. You're listening?
Yeah.
And tell me. Not all of it, just half of it. We want to prevent all of those things before they even start by building their self-esteem and confidence. We all have emotional needs. When they are met, we feel loved, appreciated, and accepted. They give us security and a sense of belonging. We are going to think now about how we can meet those needs in our teenager. Acceptance. I need you to accept me just for who I am. Affection. I need you to show me your love through physical touch and words. Approval. When I have done that is right, I need you to say well done. Attention. I need you to enter into my world and show interest in me. Comfort. When I'm hurting, I need you to listen to how I'm feeling. Encouragement. I need you to recognize when I'm discouraged and help me keep going. Respect. I need you to ask for and respect my opinion. Okay? You to ask for. I need you to ask for and respect my opinion. Okay, wait. Security. I need you to be there for me no matter what. Support. I need you to come alongside when I need help.
Okay, interesting.
What's the next question?
But one thing, I need you to accept me just for who I am.
See, that's a tricky one because me and Adam were having a conversation the other day. He asked me a question. He said, "Mom, I think it goes something like this. I might be wrong. If one of your child was in prison because they did something wrong, kill or something or hurt someone, would you
Yeah.
still be okay with it? Would you be okay with them?" And I said, "No, I would not condone you, and I would not say well done for doing what you did, and I will accept any punishment that's given to you because you should not have done it in the first place. If you have done it, on the other hand, if you didn't do it, then that's a different thing. But you can't go and stab someone and kill someone and they come and say to me, do you still love me? Obviously, I'm still going to love you as my child, but I'm not going to like what you've done. You've took someone else's life, and I'm not going to sit there and clap and say, well done."
Yeah.
So if you're going to go prison,
I
I'm not
think
going to
that
come
is
to
fair.
save you. You're going to go to prison.
Yeah, if you done something wrong and you deserve punishment, then I'm not gonna clap for you and say, "Yeah, well done, you done that wrong. Come and welcome you." No, you deserve the punishment. If the police take you, then
So that
I
question
can't
kind
stop
of,
you. To them.
I don't know, because would I stand by my
That's
child
what
if they're
they
doing
deserve.
something wrong? No, I wouldn't stand by them. I would tell them what they're doing is wrong, and I don't condone and accept
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Not always accept them for what they
So
for
I
who
know
they
some
are. Like
parents would. Some parents, even if their children are murderers, they'll be like, "No, my child's this and my child's that." But
no, if you
me
are a murderer,
personally,
I
no,
wouldn't
no.
accept you.
Because the moment I say that, my son's gonna think less. I'm just using my son as an example, you know. Oh, I've
Yeah.
hurt someone. It's okay. I'm gonna keep hurting people because my mom's gonna still let me in. My mom's still gonna support me. My mom's
Yeah.
gonna say it's all right and still show me affection and everything. I can't show
If
you
I
that.
kill someone, my mom will still love me, even if I go and kill somebody. Like, but
Yeah.
it's not right. I can't accept you if you're going to be a bad person, but I will love you if you're going to be a respectful and doing good in your life. Well, even if you fail in your life, like education, that it's all right. But man, it's all right. But you're not harming anyone. As long as you don't harm anyone, then yes, I'll accept you. She said with the dishes, because she left all the dishes for me.
Get a
She made
dishwasher.
a
Get
big
her to
mess.
pay for a dishwasher. Where does all
Yeah,
your
shall I
money go,
tell you?
Glam? I'm asking you a question, Glam. Where does all your money go? Buy a dishwasher.
Today. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see. I think you're gonna answer all these questions correct.
Okay.
Do they help with any household chores? Where's my? Hold on. I'm gonna because you said yes or no. So, wait. Yes. No. Okay, let's start. Do they help with any house chores?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Do I?
Yes.
Caitlin.
Do I do? If she said no, I would stand up and throttle her.
Sorry,
Now that's an attention-seeking child. Do I? Oh, Caitlin, of course you do. I see you help your mum. I see you clean and bring the bins down and leave it on the stair. And then I have to say to you, what's that smell? And then your mum says, Caitlin, I hope you haven't left the bin on the stairs. Take it out.
Take it outside. The next one is, do they make their own packed lunch?
No, I do it.
well, she said that so passionately. No.
Because
I do.
I've asked you several times to make your own packed lunch and you
I
don't.
don't know what to do. I'll probably end up making some.
Then you stand there and watch me and learn and then pack your own lunch.
Yeah.
I love how you said it like a toddler with a hand. No.
Do they
I do.
clear up after themselves in the kitchen?
Well.
Yes, most of the time.
Yes. Most.
Do they tell you where they are going?
Yes, when he's going out.
Do they tell you if they are going to be late back?
Yes, he'll call me or text me. Mom, I left late. Mom, I'm going to be late.
Can they use the washing machine? Can they use the washing machine? No.
Yes,
Can he use the washing machine, put clothes on his own?
yes. I've taught him
Good.
which one to put it on.
To press the button.
I cannot function this magical machine. I cannot comprehend the mechanisms that this mechanical.
Okay, Adam, so which setting would you put it on for whites?
For whites.
Exactly, you don't know. You only know the setting I showed you. So stop trying to be clever.
The
No, there's no
next
such
one
thing.
is, can they iron their own clothes? No.
No, because Adam has never ironed in his life yet. We use a steamer.
I know iron for
Yeah.
and
Can they cook a simple meal?
simple.
He used to cook noodles and stuff. Since moving to
Don't
this
use.
well, yes, he can, because since moving to this house, he hasn't. That's what I was getting to the point.
Yeah, stop saying excuses.
Yes or no?
Let me finish.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Auntie, like I was
Yes.
I was talking with you in the car. Stop saying excuse. You didn't even let me finish.
Stop using excuses.
Question.
I'm not
I
using
said-
excuses. I haven't even finished my sentence yet.
She was saying that to me
No,
when
I
I
said-
said used to.
I know, but like she said that to
said-
me while we were talking in the car. I wasn't using excuses. I was just trying to finish my sentence.
Go on then.
Excuse.
You
Speak.
said it.
Oh, yeah.
or you
Auntie
didn't.
Shana?
I'm just saying that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, I didn't like it when you called me an attention-seeking child. Please don't call or insinuate I am an attention seeker again. I know you meant it in a joking way, but I did not like it. Please do not do it again, and thank you.
You're an
What's that?
attention-seeking child, and
What's that mean?
admit it.
What's that mean?
So you were talking to Adam, and then she jumped in and said, "Am I?
I
Do I do it? Do I do that?" So you were obviously asking Adam the question. So that comes for me anyway. That's like, do I do it as well? You know, like how Sarah would attention seek when Eliza's giving me a kiss, or Eliza
Oh,
attention
I see what
seek
you
when
mean.
Sarah. So that's what attention seeking means.
But
Everyone
when
attention
someone's
seeks.
talking, you don't talk. You wait.
Sarah used to say that like 20
You love me. She's changed now. She doesn't say, "Do you love me?" I
She
love
doesn't
you.
say that anymore. She says, "I love you."
Right now, you confuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I asked, do they do simple meal? Yes.
Yeah.
Do they pack for themselves when they go away?
I park for my
Yes, he packed when he went to yours this time around.
Oh,
He packed for himself.
I should parked. I don't have a party.
So they pack for themselves. Okay. Are they generally responsible with money?
That's a tricky one, Khadija, because he uses a card, his bank card. So he's responsible when he uses his bank card. He doesn't overspend. He doesn't just go spending money on it, you know.
So yes.
I'm a little
Yes.
bit irresponsible with cash.
But if I was to give him cash, then he's irresponsible. But if it's on the card, he's not seeing it. He hasn't got it all in his hand. He won't spend it all, if that makes sense. But if he has the £10 note in his hand, like I gave him £10 last time, he went and spent it all. He didn't bring no change back.
So do you
Yeah.
count him as responsible or not responsible?
I'd say responsible because 99% of the time he uses cards.
Responsible. Okay.
Good.
Do they usually get their homework done on time?
No.
Yes, that's a no from me.
Do they ask before borrowing something?
Yes.
I'm pretty bored.
Right. 1, 2, 3. The answer, if how many? 1, 2, 3. How could you have 46? They are taking some responsibility. Okay, how many did you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7 to 9. They are showing responsibility in a lot of areas. He is showing responsibility in a lot of areas.
Yeah,
1,
I agree with that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The same with her, with Caitlin. They're showing responsibility in a lot of areas. If they got 10 or 12, the answer is yes, then your teenager is very responsible, but sadly they are not very responsible.
Well, I don't think they did bad. I think both of them scored high enough.
I think they did fine. But the worst one is, how could you help your teenager make a start in some of these areas when you got 1 to 3 as a young? You good?
You okay? You're going this way. No, you're going this way. That toilet you cannot use right now.
Ooh,
Then go slowly and come down slow. Are you
be
okay,
careful.
Khadija?
Yeah, I just got something in here like stopped me breathing.
You know what Sarah would have said? Mom, it's the gins.
Is the genes coming? Yes, got me. If they got 4 or 6 answers, then they are taking some responsibility, which is good. as well. But it's better than I was expecting. I'm all right. Right, the next one.
Come and
Try
help
to
her.
open up a conversation with your teenager about one of the issues we have looked at in the session. You could tell them that it's part of your assignment for the course, even if it's only a short chat. It will show that it's okay to talk about these topics. Note down how the conversation began, what went well, and how you would like to continue to discussion in the future. You have to start a conversation with your child. Every conversation we start, we argue, and you dying. I am dying. But I'm not gonna die. I still have a child to look after, to raise, to give her money, to drive her around to places. Who put their head down? I hope you didn't put your head down. So there is a lot in this book to read.
It was his feet.
So let's see.
Why can't you put your head here? Just in case.
Authoritarian parent. Let me tell you the authoritarian parents.
What?
Authoritarian.
Authoritarian.
This
Basically,
one.
like,
Authority, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
go on.
This can be summed up as a do as you are told and don't argue style of parenting. Apart with this style, except
We all have it
Expect-
together.
Katie, come here. Read it. Don't go fast. Read slowly.
What?
Read
The
everything.
entire page?
Yes, please. Listen.
Because there's more.
No, just
Okay,
read me the
okay, right.
authoritarian things.
3 parenting styles have
Slowly.
been described. Authoritarian. This can be summed up as do as you are told and don't argue style of parenting. A parent with this style expects to be obeyed without question, and they don't feel comfortable when they're not in control. They make a lot of rules. Winning arguments is more important than their teenagers' perspective. A teenager's view is not always listened to, and they may respond out of fear, worry, or anxiety and clamp down in an effort to remove unwanted behavior. Possible effects towards the teenager. Being heavy handed with teenagers often make them rebel. Teenagers hate being bossed around all the time, and it is likely that there will be lots of arguments and power struggles, especially if they're strong-willed. It is likely to teach a teenager that it is acceptable to use intimidation to get their own way. Most teenagers end up sensitive and feel crushed inside. They may do what their parents demand on the outside, but feel resentment on the inside. This may lead a teenager to emotionally withdraw and look for support and understanding elsewhere. Should I read the other 3?
That's authoritarian
Yes.
parents.
Well,
Right.
I suppose the thing is, every child is going to think their parents is that. And I'll give you an example why. Now,
Why?
I don't sit there and say to my son, oh, you have to do it this way, or that's it, that's the end of it. No, I do listen. However, in my family, the family we have and the family I have built, and I grew up, with
Yeah.
I grew up with those parents, what you just described. It's their
Yeah.
way or the highway, or there's no, basically there's no, we weren't even allowed to speak or breathe. If you took a breath there, you would feel like, you're doing wrong. Now, in my home, and I guess a lot of parents have this, that's why children think, oh, my parents are controlling. There
Yeah.
are structures. You have to have structure in your family because you need to know they need to know what they're allowed to do, what they're not allowed to do. You have to have boundaries. And that's why you would come across to them as controlling, taking authority, I suppose. Now, in my family, we have boundaries, we have structure, and we have rules. There are some rules you break, okay, don't do it again. There are some rules you just don't break because rules are there for a reason. Boundaries are there for a reason. If you cross that boundary, like, let's just give an example. You're not allowed to cross the road. That's a boundary. But if you cross that road when there's a car coming, you will die. Do you know what I mean? So when our parents put structure, boundaries, rules in place, it's to keep you safe. It's not to keep you controlled. But there are parents out there who like to control because something's happened in their life that's made them question life, to keep your
Yeah.
child safe. And yes, I do come from a life where it makes me question life. So I probably would do some things out of fear that my child might get hurt if they did this, because I've learned the lesson the hard way. But what I've learned is to still give that little bit of freedom. I will warn my children, this is not safe. Don't do this. But if you do it, then you're going to pay the price for it.
That's what I try to explain to her. It's not about controlling you. It's about keeping you safe. But for teenager, they don't understand that you are trying to keep them safe, not controlling them. But for them, they think, oh, you're taking so much control of me, you're not letting me do this. No, I'm putting those boundaries to keep you safe. Yes, you can go, you can do whatever you want, but remember, anything happen, it's you. It's on you, not on me, because I tried to put those boundaries on there for a reason to keep you safe. But if you want to cross those boundaries, then
Right, let me give you
that's
an
it.
example then, Khadija. So
Yeah.
if we didn't put those boundaries in place, if we didn't put rules in place, if we didn't have a structure in our family life, and I'm going to use my son again. I'm going to use my son again. So my son
Yeah.
had all the freedom. There was no boundaries. There was no rules. There was nothing. And let's
Yeah.
just say he was on the streets every day. Every day he was doing something bad. Every day he's knocking on the door of people. Every day he's setting fire. Or maybe he wasn't doing that. Maybe he's a good child. But if he's going to be on the street every day, hanging around with different children, he's bound to get into something wrong. When he's done that and he's 13, he's 14, he's 15, he's 16, whose door is the police going to knock on? Who is going to get in trouble for not controlling that child or for having rules in the place for that child to follow? Is it going to be them or is it going to be you as a parent?
You as a parent.
Exactly. Thank you very much. So, yes, we have to have these
Right.
things in place so our children can grow up to be well mannered, well behaved, and not cause issues out there, and for you to be safe and not get in trouble. So,
Yeah.
our
Yes,
children
please.
need to understand that.
Hold on.
No.
No, okay. That's her.
But that's you assuming that we're going to go on the streets and we're going to do bad things.
Well, the
Who
thing
says
is,
we're not just going
Caitlin,
to go? No. Who says we're not just going to go walk about a bit with our friends, go to the park and muck about there? And when I say muck about, I mean push each other on the swings and climb up all the equipment.
I'm not talking about that, Caitlin. I'm talking about here now as a family with no structure, no rules, no regulation. When you're able to go out day and night, you can come home at 1 in the morning. You get bored of sitting on a swing from 8 till 9, 8 in the morning till 9 in the evening, Caitlin. You're not going to sit on that swing. Your brain's going to start wondering what else you can do then.
I will.
You're a kid.
I
Your brain's going to
will.
go into let's do this, let's do that. And if you're doing that every single day, Caitlin, and let's just say you're going to be out there, you're going to be meeting people on the street, you might make a wrong friend while out on the streets. That friend's going to say, come on, Adam, let's go down to this house. He's having a house party. Oh, he's doing ecstasy. He's doing mushrooms. He's doing this. Oh, then by the time you know it, you've taken a magic mushroom. Oh, no, what's happening to you? You don't know. Hey, let's go down here. Let's rob a bank. All right. I'm high on
No.
mushroom. I don't understand. I'm going to rob a bank. And then by the time you know it, you're locked up. Mom, I just got
Not the
arrested.
bank.
You see what I
But
mean?
that's you assuming. That's you assuming any of that's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to happen. And the likelihood of it happening is so low.
If you Google it, that's where kids end up when they have no
Your
boundaries
phone
and
has volume on.
rules.
Mum, your phone has volume on.
No, it's coming back on me. I think she touched something.
I
Well,
haven't
turn your
touched
volume all the way down.
mine just start going around and around and it said you're back on live.
Maybe signal is gone. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Right, let me. You come back again. Hold on. Wait. Where is she? Come back again. You send in? Do I send it again? Send it back again. You
Okay.
shaking it again.
Might work. Wait. No.
Add. Why she have just one subscriber? Need to add her again. You're
Hi.
back? Oh, it's better now.
Yes.
Okay. I think it was too long video and it just, I don't know what happened there. The voice go, yeah. Okay. This is the sort of parents. Let's go to the next parents. Come here and read this for me. Permissive parents. Okay, let's read that one. Wait a minute.
Why is it so quiet?
Because hold on
said-
1 second, guys.
Why?
My volume's gone down and it's not coming back up, Adam.
Ah,
Now try. Should be all right.
can you hear me? Wait.
Yeah.
How is that very ethical? Making mushrooms and robbing them.
Permissive parents. This can be summed as do what you want style of parenting. Parents with this style make few demands in terms of behavior and discipline. They might be overly accepting of their teenagers' behavior, whether good or bad. They tend to give their teenagers what they want. If they had authoritarian parents themselves, they may react by giving no boundaries at all. They may dislike saying no and hate confrontation. In some cases, they may have lost control and feel there's nothing they can do. Some parents may feel that this style is more respectful of a teenager's individuality. It's giving Adam with Eliza. Possible effects. The young person may feel uncertain and unsure of what is acceptable. They feel like no one really cares. They tend to seek out acceptance and emotional failure from others and outside sources. They may say or do shocking things just to get their parents' attention. They may lack social skills or fail to develop responsibilities as few expectations are placed on them.
I'm just doing it to people who there. So because I can't talk, I have to show them that I am here. I care.
Assertive.
No, wait. Let's talk about these
Okay.
parents first.
Wrong way.
Did
So
you
what
hear
kind of
the
parents?
parents?
Your face, Caitlin. What kind of parents was that?
That was libertarian. Basically.
No, that was permissive.
Permissive.
I'm using
Adam,
focus.
I can't hear what Caitlin said.
Permissive.
Permissive.
Yep.
I'm using political language. So
Okay.
So
Is this a good parenting?
Libertarian.
They're both two sides of the extreme. Authoritarian is one side, permissive is the other.
The
Well, I
thing
like the first one, not the second one, because the second one, then your child will go and ask for other people's
basically
help.
you
and
don't
things.
you don't
Sorry.
it means basically you don't give a damn. So
About your kids.
the thing is no parent is going to be good anyway, because you're either going to
Yeah.
be too much, you're going to be too less, or you're going to be in the middle where you just still don't care or you care. So it's what you
I'd
feel
rather
is
show you that I care and I try to protect you than not care at all.
do you know
So
the
if you
thing
don't
is,
like
Khadija,
me,
from a young age till today, I'll probably hear this even while I'm, before I die. There's a saying, it says, tough love goes a long way, and tough love is always going to go a long way, because those words have not died till today.
it's true.
What time today? Or
Well, tough love is still being used, the words, till today, aren't they, Adam? And they're probably going to be
Yeah.
used
Tough
for
love
many years to
is
come.
all the way long, like forever.
Because
And I go with that.
when I used to give you everything you used to ask for, Adam, everything, there was no, I mollycoddled you because you were my first child. So if you, no matter what you asked me for, you got everything in life. Life was so easy for you. You did not even learn how to do a single thing for yourself, because I didn't want my child to do this. I didn't want, I wanted to give you everything. But the moment I stopped that, you were growing. I didn't, because I was mollycoddling you, you didn't even know how to go out and do stuff or even make friends or this and that, because I was mollycoddling you, I was protecting you, I was giving you everything you wanted. You didn't even know the meaning or the value of certain things because you thought it was just easy. You'd ask and it would come, but you didn't know the meaning of like how I would get that or what I had to do to save money. Or whereas when I stopped that, now you know. And when I'm showing you how it's done, you understand the value of
You have to do
having
50-50, like you
saved
can't do all of it.
and earning.
Half. You can't give it all, you can't take it all.
Yeah.
I miss being an only child.
You miss being an only child?
Yeah.
Why?
But you ask for
Yeah.
sisters.
go upstairs because a child. So, because I didn't have to sit for like 20 minutes with a child who woke up crying because they wanted their mummy.
And who asked for a sibling? Who asked to have siblings?
You ask for sibling, you take care of them.
Not you now. So you regret the decision you made whenever you made it.
And this is why parents don't let kids make a decision for themselves. Because they know they will regret it.
Exactly. And that's why parents are there to guide you if they believe that decision you want to make or things you want to do is wrong and it will not benefit you. They say, no, I think it will be best this way. Yes, you get some parents say, no, my answer is a no. And that's the end of it. I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to even hear your opinion. I can say no and say, okay, Adam, why do you think it's best for you? And then if I
Yeah.
still disagree, I could say, well, I don't think that's still, valid what you're saying. I respect your opinion, but I still say no. And I'll give you my
It's
reason why.
not the right thing for you.
And a parent
Yeah.
does not always have to give you an explanation. When a parent says something, it's because they know what they're talking about. That's why you have parents.
Yeah, but like sometimes it's just nice to get an answer. Like instead of
Well, if you want an answer, maybe try asking nicely,
I don't know.
not like, why?
Oh, I said like, why?
No, you're still asking me why. The word why is not nice, Adam, because that's you questioning your parents, especially when you're angry, you don't know your tone, or especially when you dislike the answer, you don't know how your tone is. So next time try, Mom, I would really like to do this, but can you please explain why you feel I shouldn't do it, or I can't do this, or I wouldn't be able to do this, or why you don't want me to?
So like as an
I
example,
told you, Adam, it's always in your wording.
as an example, Mummy, why pretty please have that really nice goose teddy over there?
No, Adam.
Could you please explain to me why I couldn't have that really nice goose teddy over there?
Because you have 101 soft toys already upstairs that you have put in a box and you never take out and play with because you are 13. And recently you have bought a chili that you barely touch, which is a soft toy. So buying that goose is going to go straight into where it's going. And it's right here because you bought it down. This is the chili. This is a 13-year-old boy bought this soft toy.
Yes, because I like teddies.
It's fine. Fair.
Which is fine, but he's got so
I
many
like
upstairs
toys.
in boxes he doesn't want to
Yeah.
play with.
Why aren't
But I
you
like to answer, fair enough.
playing?
You have all these toys and you're not using them, so you can't have any more.
So when you stop, my answer is when you start playing with those again, then I can add to it because I know you're still into them. I'm not going to just
Yeah.
go and waste money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of
So I think, can I say something?
Yes, please
course
do.
you can.
I think if you start talking to your mom exactly like you just spoke right now, I think life will be much easier for two of you and it wouldn't be any argument, especially if you don't have to agree with the answer she give you, but take a minute, step back and think, that is my mom, like, right? Am I using my toys often? Or am I putting them in one place? Do I really want to buy that toy? Or do I just, because she have that money, I want to spend it? I'm not thinking about what is she going to spend it on. She probably needed to fix a bathroom or something, but I just want to take that money from her and then go and spend it on something I'm not gonna use. Do I really need that thing? Or I just wanted to get it because I want to spend money? Then come back to her and say, yes, you're right. I don't need that toy. But instead of arguing, say, no, but I still do, but I do that, but I still need it. That it just cause more argument and it create a problem.
Same thing
So,
to you
but
as
if you
well,
ask,
Peggy.
if you
Use
just
that advice
listen
to
and
help
answer
you.
exactly the same, then you're fine. Did you like the answer she gave you?
That's a question to you, Adam.
Oh,
Do you agree with her answer? Did you like it?
About your soft duck you wanted.
yeah.
No, they don't like it because they didn't get the answer they wanted. Because they still want that item. They don't care that they got hundreds sitting upstairs, but they want that item. So no matter what you say, they're not gonna like it.
No,
Yeah.
but it's a really
you have to be fair.
white duck that is cool. It's like human sized.
I know,
Yeah.
but you
You can like lie
you
next to
asked her for the answer. You asked her for the reason why she doesn't want to buy it for you, and she gave you the answer.
And you
So
stop
it's going to
that and
be
don't argue back.
yeah, it's going to be one of those toys which you only gonna play with it for one day, and then put it with the others. You're not going to use forever. So what's the point getting something you're only going to use for one day and not never use it again?
So I donate all my
Isn't that
No, because you can donate it to your two sisters.
not my old
Yeah.
teddies, not my teddies.
well, isn't that waste of money?
Not any of my teddies. I will donate my action men, and I will donate.
Why?
my
Those
teddies.
action men are figurines that cost me, one figurine cost me like 30, 40 pound, Adam.
Then sell it. Sell it as a
Yeah.
collector. Sell it for like £9,000. One toy.
If you count how many pounds she spent on every single toy, add them up, and then you'll see how much.
Oh,
Then
Do
you'll
they-
see that your mother spent a lot of money just on you. And
Like-
you go, you never got me anything.
I didn't say that. But I never said that. You know?
You never said that.
I said that.
Well, I hope you never say that.
Alhamdulillah, there's a lot of things you haven't said to me yet, and I pray to Allah it stays that way.
You
And
never say.
well, Adam, you're a very good child. You just need to work on your confidence more. Alhamdulillah, you are, and your
Work on your grade.
and you need to start thinking about your future and listening a bit more.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen
I think
teenagers.
you do very
who-
good in your life. You just need to believe yourself.
Yeah, and
I
take that.
believe in you. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of teenagers, Khadija. You know, we complain about ours, but I've seen a lot of teenagers. My gosh, yeah, Alhamdulillah, when I see them.
I don't complain. I think she's doing great. You just need to stop being stubborn and start listening a bit and stop complaining about me all the time, saying you don't do this, you don't.
Yeah.
And
Take
comparing
my
me with someone I am not.
Well, comes down to maturity because you can't say, "Oh, yeah, thank you for this and that." Like I said earlier, you thank them, you give them so much compliment, but with the other hand, you slap them back by saying, "Oh, you do this for me, thank you. You've done this for me, thank you," and they forget all that in seconds, and they say, "You never do this and you never do that, and you never let me,"
Yeah.
and then you're like, "What did I just do for you, though?" Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I love you. I said I love you.
I love you. I'll never let go of you.
when Adam was younger, he used to say to me, "Mom,
Will you marry me?
can I marry you so I don't have to ever leave you?"
Can I marry you? Do you love me?
No.
Yeah, not you
Oh my god.
Every
I think this
and something child said that.
I'm sure pretty much a lot say it, but I didn't say it.
But you didn't say it because you didn't say it. I'm not saying
My household was different, Adam. This is why I say to you kids are so blessed, alhamdulillah. The life you have and the childhood you have and growing up, what you're having. I grew up in a house of abuse, basically, being beaten up, being,
But they
punishments.
don't see that how much freedom they have
I know.
and how
But
many
Khadija,
things they get.
I never owned a single toy as a child.
Yeah.
So I said to Adam, I can't remember. Oh, when I was cuddling him this morning in bed and telling them I love
Yeah.
you and tickling them, I said to him, if only one day my mom did that with us, never
Did
once
that
did she
with me.
show us emotion, in such way.
whatever. Okay. Stop.
But
Don't
I,
play.
we still grew up to be all right.
Oh, whatever. I'd say stop.
Just a bit mentally disturbed, but we're still fine.
Fine. Fine. Slow.
But it's all right. I think we're all doing great.
What's happening to your followers, Khadija? Are they leaving you because you're speaking English?
I think it's
Yeah.
bedtime. They're all going.
No, I
Uh,
think it's just because you're speaking.
it's 12 o'clock, almost, is it? I think for us. Yeah, almost midnight.
Oh, in that case, I think it's bedtime.
Yeah,
No,
we need
yeah.
to.
But I
Yeah.
think this book is nice. We'll do more of it because you get to know the more you get to talk about things.
We got distracted. Let's see the page.
No, Adam, this is your problem. Because you don't want to go to bed, you will do anything to extend your bedtime.
All of a
I
sudden,
know he did that when he was here.
You massage my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll kick your legs.
But that's all right. I'll tell you what, get a book, go to your room, and then put like the light, not bright, just a little bit, and then start reading a book. You don't need a homework. You don't need a teacher to tell you anything. You just pick up any book from your bag and start reading. You don't need a computer. You don't need anything. You just any book and start reading.
He's answered you. You just didn't hear him. He said, I don't like reading.
So no. Reading.
Then you're not gonna do any, like you're just going to stay like that. I'm sorry to say that, but you're gonna stay like that.
So no bore.
He does like reading because when he was young, he used to read. He's got lots of books. He likes it. But what he means, because the gaming world was introduced to him, he forgot what
Yeah.
life meant. And now that the gaming world's not there anymore, slowly he's coming back out.
Slowly you'll come back. Just pick up the book.
Yeah,
Even if you don't like
otherwise-
reading the book, just look at the word.
Bam, sit a book thing.
But Adam, you're not meant to read a book in one go. You read 2-3 pages and then you put a bookmarker and you get up and do stuff or whatever.
I can't like sit for an hour going. Sally, she reached for the glass, was jealous. And Lord Bartholomew to be responsible for do something. He looked anxiously as he waited for Sally to take the sip from the poison chalice. Chalices not like
I'll
that for
tell you what.
what's that mean then? Why do we use that so much? Bartholomew to Mr. Barnes, Bartholomew the Jew.
Put my hand up once.
The only way to come back to reading is you just, even if it's a most boring book in the world, just pick it up, hold it in your hand, and start looking at it. Don't read. Don't read the book. Just pick it up and keep looking at the word. Just keep looking. Even if your eyes stay just focused on one letter, keep looking at it. And slowly, trust me, you will get very interested, and then you'll go like, "Ooh, I want to find out more." And then you just keep reading, and then turn the page, and then turn the page, and turn the page, and then you just finish the book. By the time you're going to fall asleep, you'll think, "Oh, I just finished my book." Real.
Do you know the
Caitlin
thing is?
she did exactly the same thing. She didn't like reading, and I told her, just pick up the book and just keep looking at the word. To fall asleep or whatever, at least you have a book in your hand and you're looking at it.
I can't fall asleep.
I love you then. See, when you start reading, now she can't. She likes to finish the book. She can't go to sleep until she finished the book. But at first, she didn't even want to read a book. She just hold it because a book in there in her room, and there is no electronic. She got bored, and at the end, she just picked up the book and she started reading. Like that.
Well, there shouldn't be
So-
any electronics in the kids' room anyway, because all they're gonna do
Yeah.
is stare at the electronics. So
Yeah.
they should
So
have
don't
pen, papers,
No
book,
electronic in his room.
paint.
Yeah. Well, when he go to bed, no electronic whatsoever. And just put books next to him and let him stare at the wall.
And this is why I said to you, if you don't like the rules in my home, you need to find a home that will give you what you want, because you don't agree with a lot of my rules.
No, at this time it's a bedtime and full stop. When it's bedtime, it's bedtime. And if you can't sleep, sit in your room, put 5 or 6 books in your room, don't touch them, just leave them in a room and keep looking at the wall.
No,
And
Adam was
somehow,
just saying he
eventually,
believes he should have a device in his room, or they should.
no.
When we said no devices in the kids' room, he said, "Well, I don't agree with that."
That's all right. We don't agree with so many things, but still do it. Try this one.
I'd say like at least like a small computer for like work
Why do you need computer work in your bedroom?
to do.
You don't have a computer. You
You
should
don't-
have. You have to do your work. Like at this minute, when your mom's talking, you should be doing your homework.
Yeah, you
Or
could be
any
doing
work
your
you're gonna
homework in front of me. If you were doing your work, you could do it next to me. You could do it in the area that I'm going to create for work. You could be doing work at any time, but you want to specifically have a device in your bedroom, which a child should not have.
Is
No.
that just
I don't agree with the device in
I
the
don't agree.
bedroom.
I don't believe.
is that like totally unreasonable that it should be like absolutely
That's my belief. There are parents who give
مرحبا
devices
بكم.
in their kids' room. That's their choice.
I'm saying hardly unreasonable.
For asking for a device in your room, yes. Because my rules are there are no devices in the room. Unless I'm in that room with you and you are given devices, then okay. But if not, then you don't have a device in your bedroom.
But the
you
bedroom is
know-
created for a sleep.
Go on, Khadija.
The bedroom was created for sleeping, not for having a device and staying awake all night.
Well,
Exactly.
that's like saying that the living room is created for living.
No, the meaning of the living room is a sitting room or
Where you can
family
get
area.
together
There's
with the
different
family
names.
and chat.
And you are living in the room. When you're sat here, Adam, I'm living in this room right now.
Yeah. And a kitchen is for cooking.
No.
And a bathroom is for shitting.
Have a toilet or a bath in my rest room because it should have a bed because it's for resting.
No. Because you know what you're doing here right now, Adam, and you know the word rest means a lot of different things in different countries.
That's like saying the term hallway should be used. Actually, I haven't called it hallway.
Exactly.
Hallway.
But no, Adam, I don't believe a lot of parents do this and I don't agree with it, but that's their family, their life, they can do what they want. I believe when it's family time, when you're home, you sit in the same room, same place, you chit chat. You don't need to go into your bedroom and shut the door and sit in your bedroom unless it's
No.
time like, oh, I'm not feeling well and I just want to rest for a bit, or I just want a me time. The noise is getting to me. That's a totally different scenario. But I don't believe some parents allow their child to sit in their bedroom from morning till night, and you only see them when they're using the toilet. You only see them when they come out to get food. Some parents even take the food to their bedroom and leave it there by the door and go and collect
No.
empty plates. That's not a
That's
family.
slavery.
That's not a family. And parents sometimes do that because, you know, when they just want their children out the way and they just want to, no noise, just their time, or they want to do their own stuff, it's easier to put the kids on devices in their bedroom. That's not what family's about, though. That's not what life's about.
No, family is about sitting together, talking to each other, listening to each other. helping each other, doing something together. Like, but yes,
Like
I think it's your bedtime, Adam. And if I were you, I will pick up a few books and just take them to my room with me, and just
Your
there. And that's
favorite
it,
book is
Katie.
upstairs.
I think
Rapunzel,
it's same
Rapunzel, let
for
down your
you.
hair.
So
that's not
that's phone need to be off right now because I'm gonna turn it off right now. And then can you please go and put your pajama on? Huh?
what I was going to say is like I think that like every generation is going to be a little bit smarter than the last
They are.
because like
Guys.
technology, like the
No,
generation of the 1930s didn't really have iPhones. They just
no,
opened
you don't show it in
They
here.
just
Send it
look
to him. Don't show it in here.
hey Siri, what's the weather today?
Adam, babies who are born nowadays, they basically after they're born, like you were able to pick your neck up straight away, and you smiled straight away after you were born. Babies back in the day were different, and they believe it's to do with the nutrition and things, and all the other drugs and everything that's been put in your food is changing
Yeah.
genes and whatnot on children.
Well, that's good, isn't it? Because like
No, because you're not babies anymore. By certain amount of months, you guys are smiling and also walking when you're 3 months.
that's good because that's a good thing.
No.
Well, like you have to adapt.
Yes, Caitlin, you were calling us. What did you say?
No, I've
No,
been
she
told
wants
I'm
to show
not
something.
allowed.
She's not allowed to show that.
Right.
Okay.
I told her to send it to you.
Night, gang. I'm
Right.
beat. Adios.
Why are you taking that?
Good night. Assalamu alaikum. Sleep well. See you
Why are you
tomorrow.
taking all that?
I'm gonna
Did you
kick your
turn the
ass
alarm off?
I'm obviously gonna win.
Yes.
Did you not?
Did I know what?
Adam, turn the fire off, turn the TV off, wash the cups,
You
please. and-
know, I love you.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Pick up the remote you've put on the floor. Do not bend down. This is the thing I don't want you to.
If you were human, I would quite literally adopt you.
I'm deep. I know what you can do it.
And let you go. No.
Right. Katie's going to bed.
Adam's going to bed as well. I think we should head to bed as well. It's midnight.
Yes. And if I were you, like I said, pick up few books and just put them in your room. Don't have to read them, just leave them there next to you. You don't have to come to your mother and say, Mom, I can't sleep. Mom, I need that. Mom.
Oh, he tries that. The other night he did the same. I said, Adam, go. He'll try and come in bed and lie next to me, and he'll try and extend doing this and that. I'm not tired. And I said, I don't care if you're tired. Go. Look at the ceiling and you'll fall asleep. Go and watch them. You do not put them in the sleep.
Have a
See,
book
this is
next
what
to
I
you.
mean.
Just put the book next to you and don't worry about it. Just leave it next to your bed. Cuddle it.
Hmm.
Don't look at it. Don't read it. Just hold it in your
He's
hand
got
and just
enough-
put it on
He's
your
got
neck.
enough things next to his bed to cuddle, all the boxes and everything.
No, don't visit it. I'm talking about books. You need a book in his hand, like a book.
My box.
His room is even more jammed packed now because the door. I had to move some more stuff from by the door, so he has to walk
Oh yeah, because
over.
you can't open it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's painting that end by the door now and sanding it. So I have to move a lot of
Yeah.
stuff from there, take it to the middle of his room. Good night, Assalamu alaikum. See you tomorrow. Adam, switch it off from the main, please. Not there.
Okay.
Got together.
So next time we'll talk about house
night.
rules
Like,
and reflections.
this whole
Good night. Lovely talking to you, Adam.
yeah. It's fun. Good night.
Good night, Assalamu alaikum.
Good night. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.
My gosh. See, I told him several times he didn't go. I had to jump up and then he went out the door. My gosh.
Yes. Well, I got a book to learn
Where
things
did you get that book from?
because the school put me on up these
Parenting
things.
course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. I had to do
I'm
one
that
of that.
bad.
I had to do one of that long time ago because of one person that was in my life
I know.
to prove that I was a good parent.
I just told them sign me in on whatever. I don't really care. But it's interesting to see other parents talking about things and just it's
Is it an 8-week course?
yeah.
Yeah, I had to do the same.
I'm talking about mental health, but it's good. It's interesting to see what how other parents deal with their kids, deal with them, to like treat them and things. But when they start talking, I think I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I came out of that group thinking, do you know what? I don't need this help. It's okay. I think I'm doing a lot better. And yes, it's
That's what I said.
interesting, like you said. You'd learn about praises and things that you might have not thought, and you thought, let me try it with my kids. You know, like one
Yeah,
thing I learned, obviously, when we talk to children, we stand up and talk. We don't think about anything else because we're standing. And I learned that
you have to go to
going
their
down on your
eyes.
knees, having eye level, putting your hand on the shoulders and talking to them. So it's,
Yeah,
bringing them to you, bringing them back to you. It
so
helps.
they
And
don't get
I never
scared,
used
like
to do that.
comforting them and that. Yeah,
And after I did that, parenting course, I realized that's something which is good and beneficial for the kids. So I start doing
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, and giving them a cuddle, like comforting them, like making sure that they are safe and they feel safe.
Yeah, because that's the most important thing is that they feel safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they don't feel like lecturing them, but they always feel that you are giving them a lecture when you start talking to them. But you try to explain to them, this is not a lecture. This is trying to explain to you the reason why you can't do this, or you shouldn't be doing that, and this.
Right then,
I think
Auntie Khadija,
Auntie Digi is
let's
just going to sleep.
let's go to sleep and then we'll meet tomorrow anyway. And
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
hoping don't can join us, and I would like to see her point of view of these things. What does she think?
hopefully we'll ask her tomorrow
Hopefully,
if she's not
yeah.
busy.
But I bet she's painting right now.
Yeah, she said she was painting. She did drop me a message, but obviously I can't because I'm on the phone. I can't go and respond or
Yeah,
anything.
but I don't understand. I need to ask her, is she painting? Is she a painter?
No, she's not a painter. She's painting the bedroom.
Yes. A spider.
Yeah, can you please get it? It's in my room. Please get it out.
Where is the spider?
Right above my bed, please.
Right.
Right above my bed. It's like on the.
Well, how many times I have to say clean your room?
I do, please, please.
Okay, and I have to wait.
No,
Because
no,
Happen
no.
painting. I don't. I thought you're not scared of spiders.
I'm terrified of them. Please.
Wait.
No,
That
come
you're
on,
a
no,
bad
go.
girl.
I was just saying good night. So sit there and wait. Oh no, before you sit there and wait, could you take those to the
Yeah.
kitchen, please? Thank you very
By
much.
the time she goes back upstairs, the spider's going to be hiding, and in the night, it's going to come out and it's
Yeah,
going to lick
I'm
her.
gonna squeeze
And
up
come
one
and
thing.
tickle her feet. Right. Go and watch him.
Yeah, no, Donna said she was painting the kids' bedroom, the walls, I think.
Oh, I thought she was like she's a painter, like she does
No.
paint pictures and things.
Why? What do you want painted?
My face.
Ooh, you're beautiful. If you paint your face on a paper, then it's gonna be like bad eyes. Everyone's gonna look at it and say, "Who's that sexy woman?"
They already given me, but I've been trying getting to crush 2 times, and I was like, and today I couldn't find where to park, and I just go round and round. I was the last one coming in, and tomorrow, God knows what happened. I just,
Leave a bit early tomorrow, but there's
but
parking
alhamdulillah.
there.
I came early. I just couldn't find anywhere, and I went to at the end of the road, and I couldn't find any place. And then I make a U-turn. I came back again, and I went to the next turning, and I went all the way in, and I came out again, and I couldn't find, and I just, yeah, I was
Well,
I
tomorrow
was
should
about
be
to
easier
give up,
because
and I
there's
say,
no
okay,
car.
let's go back home. I'm done. Especially when she's talking in my head, like I can't do it. It's too much. I'm going.
Well,
I
inshallah,
don't know
tomorrow
what's
will be
happening with
fine.
them.
There's a car
Yeah,
park
but
with lots of parking.
I think that place is should find where to park. So I think it'll be fine.
I've sent you address on WhatsApp, so if you click it, it'll
Yeah,
take you to everything. And you can just do
yeah.
send from there.
I see what is going to happen. Let me see. Highlight saved to this channel. Highlight saved to this channel. No. So how can I say copy link, quick share, create a post? No. Mm.
I think when you press the X, then the option of saving it might come up because I can't see any option to save the video yet.
I need to ask these people with me and see if I can take just the audio and then use it. But you need to have a Spotify. Do you have a Spotify?
Yes, you've got it as well,
You
don't
do.
you?
We need to get
Think
producers Spotify.
Huh?
Producers Spotify.
Do you have producer Spotify?
There's no, it's another app you have to download. Second
Another
one.
app.
Yeah, you need an app.
What to start doing your
Yeah, to actually put stuff on.
I'll have a
Did
look
you
on
hear?
Spotify. After I come off this, I'll open it up and see what it says on there.
No, just look up on Google or on Play Store, look up Spotify, and there will be other types of it. And there's one for podcasts.
I'll have a look. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, and
Right,
then you start
everyone. Good night. Thank
taking.
you for joining us, and it's lovely meeting you all. And I will see you when we're next on. Khadija will see you sooner than I do.
I'll see you tomorrow.
So it's been lovely. I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. Good night.
Inshallah. Good night. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you. It was nice talking to you. شكرا بزاف بزاف بزاف. شكرا لكم. ما عرفتش واش فهمتوا شي حاجة ولا ما فهمتوا والو. المهم لا فهمتوا شي حاجة هي هذيك ما فهمتوش، خصكم المرة الجاية تنزلوا وتقولوا لي راكم ما فهمتوش باش نشارك معاكم. هادشي اللي نقول لكم. وغدا ان شاء الله المهم حنا باقي عندنا كتاب غادي نهضروا على بزاف بزاف الحوايج. تعرفوا التربية ديال هنايا كي دايرة. التربية تاع تربي ولادك في الغربة صعيبة صعيبة بزاف، ولكن خصك الخاطر وخصك مرة هكا تعرف كيفاش تتأقلم مع العالم ديال هنايا وحنا غادي حنا نستافدوا منكم نتوما تستافدوا منا، وهادشي اللي كاين. وشكرا لكم بزاف بزاف، ونهار وجود نايت. تصبحوا على خير. بغيت نوريكم شي حاجة ولكن خصني ورد. خصني هادي good night. I love you all. ما فهمناش ماشي مشكل، فهمتي ما فهمتيش هذاك يبقى مشكلك، ولكن الناس الآخرين غادي يفهموا كل شيء. المهم دابا غادي نمشي ننعس باش نوجد راسي. ما بغيتش تفهموا هذاك ديري خير في راسك إلا ما بغيتيش تفهمي، لحقاش الحياة ديالنا ديري خير في راسك إلا ما بغيتيش تفهمي، وخير كبير إلا ما ولدتيهمش هنايا باش ترتاحي. المهم good night. تصبحوا على خير، وما تنساوش ديروا لايك وشير وداك الشيء اللي كتعرفوا كامل باش إن شاء الله يكثروا المواضيع. نخليكم. تصبحوا على خير.